Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
Nothing.
Testing, test, 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 test. Test, test, testing, 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 testing.
I can hear you there.
There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Get ready to go live here in Eunice. We're testing mics.
Testing 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. This one's over here is 2.
Test, 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 test. Testing 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you good now. I couldn't hear you earlier.
All right, so we're testing mics once again. We're getting ready to go live. We got Rosie just walked in, and once again, we're just testing mics.
Did you get my text?
Trying to give ourselves a mic check here so that we'll know whether we need to adjust these. We've got a little less than 10 minutes before we officially go on the air. We're testing mics.
How you doing, Mr. Jones? I'm loud and clear over here. 1, 2, 3, texting. 1, 2, 3, texting, testing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Rosie made it. Did you get my text?
I'm a working man. I work for a living.
I'm going to jump off. You guys can keep going.
Right.
I just want to listen and see how we sound, right?
Okay, yeah.
You got me on 2 or 3?
I got you on 2, sir.
Turn it up on me. I can't barely hear you.
I'll turn you up. Which one, this one?
Yes, sir. Right.
How's
there.
that?
That's,
Am I blasting you out now?
yeah, barely a little bit. I'll turn it
A
down
little
just
bit?
a little bit. Beautiful right
A little
there.
bit? It's
Maybe a
beautiful.
little bit more.
Yeah, do what you need. You're the adjustment guy.
You sound good this week.
Yeah, I feel much better than I did last week. I'll
Awesome,
tell you that
blossom.
right now.
There's a
We
flag
got
right
a flag up in the middle of our business up here with Mr. Mayor himself.
there. I went all the way to the top. I said they put us up there again, right?
You just doing bleachers or what?
No, to the very top.
You're just doing bleachers then.
Might as well
Running
be.
up and down.
I'm hyperventilating. That's what's going on right now.
Well, I carried the box all the way up here and the little white box. I don't know if we need it, so.
Yeah. When y'all were texting back and forth, I was trying to finish up my job. I just hope they don't get called out. As long as it don't rain, we'll be okay.
Well, it's nice. This is kind of good football weather here.
Yes.
It's nice and cool, and the field looks good. I'm glad to be home here
For a change?
for a change.
Well, we got 2 games home, and then we're back
2
on the
home,
road.
and then we're going to Alaska or somewhere. That's way over there.
We're going to the West Coast.
Yeah, almost all the way there.
Yes.
I see you got the #1 helper here.
Yeah, our field reporter's here in the house
Field
right
reporter. There's chairs right there.
now. She's fixing to go run around with the boys, I bet.
Don't do that now. I'll get the camera on you.
Seeing that straight to mama.
Yeah, we'll send it straight home to mama. Yeah, my boss is on her way and got my little boss with her. So they're coming to watch the homecoming game.
Seminole?
Yeah, they're coming from Seminole.
Awesome blossom.
He had his first game yesterday.
How'd he do?
Shallow water smoked him like a cheap cigar, but they tried hard. It was their first game, and it was only 110 degrees when they started on that turf. It was hot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Nobody wanted to be there, including me, but it's fun to watch them. My wife got a little video of it.
That's good.
So,
well, I guess nothing changes, guys, right?
Nothing changes. Still need a window washer.
That we do.
I wish we knew somebody on the school board that could help us with some of this.
I don't know nobody, man. I have no idea.
So we sounding good, Jimmy?
Enough to ignore, as he said.
Loud enough to he's pointing fingers or something. I think he pointed at you.
Rock and roll all night. That wasn't a good finger, right? You pointed at me.
I don't know. Could be good, could be bad. Could be bad or good or bad. Hello. Well,
This is Caleb Butler.
This is Ashton Thompson.
This is Johnny Robertson.
This is Chad Dean.
This is Heath Dean.
This is Jerry Gladden. This is Adam Thompson.
This is Braylon Jeter.
I'm Edward Charo.
This is Juwan Juarez.
This is George Ortega.
This is Conager Pierce.
This is Richard Brown.
This is Jonathan Caballero.
This is Avante Trujillo.
This is Cameron Santa Cruz.
This is Hayden Dean.
This is Zeke Benton.
This is Josh Lynn.
This is Billy Caperton.
This is TJ Martinez.
This is Mason Caperton.
This is Jacob Ortega.
This is Isaiah Hernandez.
Hey, this is Noah Mendoza.
This is Ovion Taveras.
This is Julius Woods.
This is Gary Frazier.
This is Kevin Garcia.
This is Jorge Ontiveros. This is Drew.
This is Willie Dean. This is Ryan Dean.
Randall Montanez.
This is Tyler Almaguer.
This is Antonio Granados.
This is Luis Gonzalez. This is Felix Gonzalez, aka Gato. This is Justin Frank.
This is Paul Navarrete.
This is Blake Lee.
This is Yuli Lozano.
This is Juan, the Mexican Nightmare, Gaetano.
This is Jason Herrera.
This is Bert Fisher.
This is Adan Ornelas Jr.
This is Bob Patterson.
This is Kendall Boyd.
This is Robbie Fairbrush.
This is William Blaine Fairbrush.
This is Josh Jones.
This is Bryce Jenkins.
And this is Jimmy Jones. And we are the Eunice Cardinals.
This is.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport,
over 25 years,
pump truck,
supplies
back
more
truck,
than just the
and
business.
disposal
They've been
services.
a part of the heartbeat
But more
of
than
Eunice.
that,
From the oil
they've
fields to
supported
the classrooms,
us,
Eunice
our
Pump and Supply
schools,
is
our
all in
sports,
backing
our
the athletes,
future.
cheering on scholars,
Thanks,
and
Parker
invest-
Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
You're looking live at Cardinal Stadium in the oil capital of New Mexico as the Eunice Cardinals prepare to host the New Mexico Military Institute Colts of Roswell. This is No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Rips right, 2 over to the left. They're going to hand it to Woods. Woods got a big run. He cuts back to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Think of all that time. Every sprint in the summer. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw.
Takes the snap.
Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee, late nights in the film room, bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road, every moment of ecstasy, every moment of doubt. Years wondering, is it all worth it? It's all led to this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time.
Forget a 5-man rush. Team shot. Colts. Team Colts. Climb the ladder. Slam to the ground. Going deep. End zone. Touchdown. Be a Heisman moment right there. One team. One army. Best out of football. LSU Titans go to war. One children.
Good evening, Cardinal Nation, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. And boy, oh boy, are we glad to be home here in legendary Cardinal Stadium.
Amen.
We don't have too many home games this year, so it's amazing to be home. It's amazing to not be on the road. In fact, I spent some time today adding up the total miles this Cardinal team will travel this year just in the regular season, and it's right at 2,000 miles that they will jump on buses and travel. So 2,000 miles just in the regular season for the Cardinal Nation. That's a ton of miles. That said, today we are right here in the heart of the nicest school campus in the state. This campus and this stadium are amazing. Thank you to the Eunice community. And all you got to do is look over that little hump right there, and you can see the Taj Mahal, Joe Langston Arena, a.k.a. Wally Goodman Complex. Thank you, Eunice. It's amazing. I'm Jimmy Jones, and the crew is back together as we've got the man that we've given many nicknames over the years, but he's given a few nicknames too, like Old Green Gloves, Bernie Mac, a.k.a. Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hey, thank you there, Mrs. Jones. Charlie, welcome back. We're back at home, like Mrs. Jones just said. We're back at home, man.
Charlie's the crowd, and he's going wild. And, of course, that means we've got him, the one, the only, Charlie Fairbrush, a.k.a. The Thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some hometown football?
We are ready. And it's great to be home tonight. The 16-time state champion Eunice Cardinals take the home field for game number 3 of the 2025 season. It's going to be a tough one. There's no doubt about it. It should be a fun one here today as we've got our work cut out for us. Tonight's matchup will not be a walk in the park.
Oh, no.
New Mexico Military Institute resembles those old NMMI teams from days gone by, and those were some very tough teams, hard-nosed, tough teams that reflect the military that they represent. Those of us that are a little more seasoned, or some might call us older, We often say things like, back when I was in school or back in my day. Well, I recall NMMI being very, very tough. In fact, they slapped a team I played on during the 1990s around, and that same team went on to win the state championship. So they've always been tough. Those NMMI teams were tough back then, and them teams are, and this team this year looks similar. NMMI has only played one game this season, and they handed Loving a 40-8 tail kicking. A Loving team that beat Estancia 42-0, and they beat the Artesia JV 44-12. Just to compare, Eunice beat Estancia by 4 points. Loving beat them by 40. Well, that means if you're doing just the point calculation, NMMI's about a 80-point better team on paper. Now, we all know that games aren't played on paper. But when you look at the point differential, it's about 80 points difference in favor of this NMMI group here today. But hey, that's why we play the game, and this will be no walk in the park, or at least any walk in the park around here. It's more like a walk in the park on the south side of Chicago about 2 a.m., not one that will be very relaxing. The Cardinals have got their hands full, no doubt.
You got to be aware.
One thing about this Cardinals team, they can put points on the board. In 2 games, they've totaled 100 points, averaging 50 points a game while giving up around 38 per game on the defensive side. That explosive offense is led by senior quarterback Elijah Melanson. He's averaging nearly 100 yards per game rushing and over 250 yards a game passing. He's thrown 7 touchdowns in 2 games, and he's ran for 2 touchdowns. He is the top passing quarterback in the state so far this year, all classes. For his career, Melanson has thrown for 8,500 yards. 8,500.
That's a lot of yards.
Wow. He sits in the number 7 spot in NMAA New Mexico football history, all classes, all school sizes. Hobbs legend Gavin Hardison, who played at UTEP and then went on to play for the Miami Dolphins, has 8,678 yards in his career. A good game tonight, and Melanson could pass Hardison for the number 6 spot in New Mexico football history.
Go on to play for the Cowboys or something.
Mason Caperton is in the number 5 spot. Caperton may be the greatest quarterback in Eunice history and is ranked inside the top 10 in about every category there is for quarterbacks.
Yes, he
Mason threw for 129 touchdowns in his career here at Eunice. That makes him number 3 in touchdowns thrown by a quarterback in New Mexico high school football history. Mason is my dog, and he was flat out amazing. However, Melanson is climbing that statistical ladder, trying to get in the same conversation as Mason. Melanson is currently the number 5 passing QB of all time in New Mexico. He's thrown for 122. He is only 2 away from the number 4 spot and 7 spots away from catching Mason Caperton at that number 3 spot. If he stays healthy, Melanson will most likely end up as the number 2 quarterback in touchdown passes in New Mexico high school football history, and will most likely be in the top 5 quarterbacks for all-time passing yards in New Mexico football history. That's amazing stuff right there. Think of how many quarterbacks that includes. Those great Artesia quarterbacks like Landry Jones, the Hotlings, those from Cleveland, those from Lovington. So many amazing schools with amazing quarterbacks through the years here in New Mexico. If Melanson's career ended today, he would be sitting amongst those QBs in state history forever. Now, anytime you argue about greats, though, like anytime I'm arguing about LeBron and Jordan, one argument that always comes up when you talk about who's the greatest is championships and wins. Ultimately, it's a team sport. The goal is to win and win it all. Mason Caperton had 4 state championship game appearances, 3 wins, 2 undefeated seasons. Currently, I would say that gives him the definite edge in the GOAT discussion here.
I concur,
for
Your Honor.
sure. And I'm telling you, both kids are amazing. Mace Diggity, my dog. I'm sure he's listening. Melanson has some new targets this year. Sophomore Zeke Garcia leads the team in receiving at 100 yards per game, while Dyson, can I get a witness, Lord, is at 71 yards per game. Grayson Meek is averaging 62 yards per game rushing. Dyson Lord leads the team in touchdowns with 4. Zeke Garcia and Jesse Ornelas each have 3. On defense, senior Grayson Meek is averaging 13 tackles per game, while Tyson Jones has 12 and Hasiel Goita has 10. Jones, Meek, and junior Kyle Hacker are tied in the lead for quarterback sacks. Elijah Melanson leads the team in interceptions, with freshman Lucas Lopez and sophomore Zeke Garcia just one behind him. On defense, Tyson Jones and Grayson Meek are also tied in forced fumbles. A very young defense, lots of new faces, but they get better each time they touch the field. For NMMI, the Colts are led by Coach John O'Meara. They did not enter stats into max preps. They do have a roster. Good Lord, they're large. They've got a kid that's 6'6", 250 on their line. They've got 3 kids at 6'5" or better, 1 at 6'4", 24 total kids at 6 foot or bigger, and they've got 18 kids listed above 210 pounds, including a handful over 245. So they're big, boys. They're long, they're athletic, and they like to play smash mouth football and run it right down your throat. Talking to some of the players about the video they've watched, they run a bunch of different sets with their backs and their quarterback, but ultimately they run almost the same plays over and over. It's like a quarterback draw and then a dive one way or the other way, right over and over and over again. And then after they do that 5, 6, 7 times in a row, they'll fake it and throw a little pop-out, roll-out pass over the back of you when you stack the box on them. And so they do the things that traditionally these Cardinal teams have struggled with.
Yes, sir.
So, my keys to victory tonight for Eunice, they've got to give Melanson time to throw the ball. They've got to mix the run and the pass, keep the defense on their heels, and they got to spread the ball out using every receiver they've got. And then on the defensive side, I would say they've got to control the line of scrimmage if that's possible. For NMMI, they got to pressure the quarterback. They can't let him sit back there and get comfortable, and they got to play smash mouth football. That's my opening. Rosendo, your thoughts?
I agree with you. We have to stop the run. That's our Achilles heel right now. We cannot do that. The last couple of games, we've struggled with that on defensive side. On offensive side, we have to score, and we have to score, and we have to score.
I saw Mayor Hobbs come in here. We always give him a roster. I gave him one of my copies just so that you guys know. Coach Jackson sent me a message about probably 30 minutes before the game with a couple of additional numbers on here. So they're on my roster, but probably not on all those copies like the ones you got. That included number 41, Avon Maldonado. And there was another one that I thought I had on here. Oh, you know what? That one was there. So anyway, those were a couple of additions. On the NMMI side, a couple of the players told me some to watch were number 3, Jordan, and number 6, Mann. Jordan's a 6 foot, 190-pound senior running back, and they say when he gets going north and south, he is tough to stop.
That's Jordan?
The last name Jordan, yes. Okay. Yes, absolutely.
So we'll be receiving. They deferred to the second half. NMMI won the toss.
Awesome.
Hey, I got a message here from Sean Roach saying to thank Joel Armendariz for his many years of service to the Chain Gang. Looks like we're going to have the national anthem. We'll take a quick break, send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
my little fam down there.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice. Shout out to Debbie Vance, Shane Williams, a couple of our sponsors. They're already sending me messages saying they're watching. We appreciate you very much. We couldn't do it without these sponsors.
Sure.
Got to have them sponsors.
Both teams are lined up. We've had the national anthem. Shout out to our youth football folks. I know they get their season started tomorrow. I believe it's in Seminole or Denver City, somewhere over that way.
Texas.
I can't remember for sure.
Far away place.
Yeah, they're going to head over that way.
And it's homecoming tonight, Mr. Jones. Don't
Yes,
forget about that.
and you know it's funny because I did completely forget about that. You know, it's when you don't have your kids intertangled and all that stuff, you don't think about it.
Tonight's Hobbs homecoming as well.
Yes, sir, it is.
Hobbs and Eunice both having early homecomings this year. The Cardinals in the red with the white helmets, white numbers. NMMI in the black pants, white jerseys, black numbers, black helmets. I have my glasses in my briefcase. I'm going to have to pull them out in a minute because I'm blind as a bat. I'm telling you, these eyes get worse every day.
And don't look through the glass.
Yeah, it's real bad. So here's a kickoff, and it's a boomer. And it's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. Lord's got it. He's trying to find an opening, and he gets slammed down about the 26-yard line, maybe the 25. So the Eunice Cardinal offense, one of the most explosive offenses over the last decade in the state of New Mexico, takes the field, led by Melanson. Top 10 quarterback in New Mexico high school football history as far as passing goes, but he's dealing with a different beast today in these Colts.
They are a
That's
beast.
a big coat, man.
Those are some large Colts out there
He's
on
like
the
Clydesdales,
field.
don't they?
Yes, they do. So there's some big ones out there. So Melanson in the backfield, trying to see who he's got there beside him. Can't tell for sure. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it right up the middle to Meek. Meek plows forward, and he's going to get about 2. He got met right at the line of scrimmage, but was able to push forward for 2.
I like that first play call right there, boss. Keep that defense off balance right away. Hopefully we can pass here.
So here we go. We've got 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. Looks like NMMI's coming with the blitz. Here they come. They're coming after him. They set up this little screen.
That's Lopez.
That's Lopez. He's going to be close to the first down as he pushes forward. He's right at the marker.
Close, real close.
The ref on
this side
showing
first down, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be like a football show.
Oh, they're calling first down
forward, and they're moving the chains.
Yeah. What I like go ahead,
that
Jones.
chain gang is instructed well. They just as soon as we point, move that sucker.
Going.
Just watch us up in the booth. We'll tell you when to go.
So we've got there we go. Now they stopped the clock and then they started it again. So Melanson and the Cardinals back to the line of scrimmage. Ball about the 36-yard line. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Meek plowing forward. He gets hit 3 yards deep in the backfield, but pushes forward all the way to the 40. He's going to pick up about 4.
He broke a couple of tackles. A beautiful job by a young man hitting that gap. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, that linebacker shot through and got a hand on him probably 4 yards deep in the backfield. He broke that first tackle and plowed ahead. So back to the line of scrimmage is Melanson. He's got backs on both sides of him. 2 wide to the right, 1 out here to the left. Melanson in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to hand it right up the middle. I think that's Meek again.
That's number 2. That's
2
Ornelas.
is Ornelas. You're
that's
right.
Jesse Ornelas.
A couple of yards.
Yep, that is Jesse Ornelas. I have to mark him over here on my thingy.
About 3rd and 4.
First break we get, I'm going to get my glasses because I'm telling you, I can't see. So 3rd down, and we'll call it a short 4, maybe a long 3. Ornelas comes off. Running out onto the field is number 14, Zeke Garcia. He's going to go wide to the right.
He was hot last game too, Coach.
Yes, had big yardage for sure. Melanson with a man in motion, fakes the little reverse, flips it over here to the side. They've had the man set up, and he's going to push ahead and get a first down.
That is Meek, sir.
And Meek with a nice little fake play there, a little misdirection play. They got everybody rolling right. Meek popped out and went left. They scrambled him or rolled him slightly to the right and then threw back over the top of him. No defenders were there.
Completion there.
That was a good-looking play set up there by Coach Jackson and the Cardinals.
The Cardinals moving that ball down. We're midfield right here, Coach.
They're inside the 50, down to the 49. 1st and 10, trips right, 1 wide to the left. Melanson takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking down the field, trying to get outside. He does. Now he's going to just throw it up in the air. Not a good thought there by Melanson as he just floated it down the field trying to get it over the top of 3 defenders.
Number 3 went up a long way.
Yes, he did.
He looked like Michael Jordan out there trying to get that ball.
But we talked about some of those guys on the team being 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, that's Jordan right there. We're trying to
throw it over.
Yeah, he looked like he might have played a little hoops.
Pass.
Yeah, looked like he might play a little hoops
Let's
out
just
there.
take that out of the
Kind of looked like Eric Swing jumping up toward the rim there for sure. Shout out to my main man Eric Swing for sure. Melanson back to the back in the backfield, takes the snap, looking down the field, pushing, trying to come forward. There goes the flag. They're going to have a holding on that backside, and that's going to bring it all back. That's about a 9-yard carry.
Yeah.
And it was a person on the backside that really had no impact on
the play,
shutting it down. But it was clear, I thought.
It's just so tempting to reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah.
Grab them.
You see, that's where we're going to need some more time back there to get set to throw that pass. And he was just rushed, had to bail out.
Yep.
That's where the penalty comes in.
Yeah, the one thing about Melanson, he can use his legs when he needs to. The only problem is sometimes he's forced to do it a lot more than he has to. They called that holding on Moses Rodriguez, number 56, they said.
And with these big boys, I don't want to get him hurt trying to run that ball too much.
And so that pushes the ball all the way back into Eunice territory at the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 20. Here comes everybody coming up. I would say the blitz is coming. Here comes the blitz. And Melanson just lets it go.
Was that a busted play?
Well, they were coming with an all-out blitz, and as soon as he got it, he saw him already past the line, and he just chunked it.
They were past our line like somebody jumped off sides.
Well, they got numbers.
Close.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, we've got 4 receivers, a running back, and a quarterback. They sent the whole team, everything in the kitchen sink after him. And so when as soon as he saw him coming across the line,
that's a smart
he
play
just
by
let
that
it
young
go.
man.
Yep. Now what you probably want to do in that situation is have one of those receivers running the old goal pattern or
just go
boundary and just float it down there and let them try to get under it.
So it is third, right? Third and 20.
Third down.
I believe that's correct.
Okay, make sure this app's right.
So it'll be third down.
Oh, they're talking about it. See if it's intentionally. The refs are talking out there about what?
We'll see what
There's
the
flag.
throw the flag.
Because
so
he wasn't at Charlie's tackle box.
Still staying in the pocket, and the receivers didn't run down the field. That's what I was saying. Those receivers got to run that boundary pattern or something to where at least they can say, well, that's our hot route that we're going to call if the blitz comes.
Yep.
And
and you can all that at the line of scrimmage, right?
And they all just stood there at the line of scrimmage when he floated it, so they got him for the grounding call. So that pushes it all the way back to third and
forever.
Like 30.
Yeah, I'm going with 30. 30 and a half.
All the way back to about the 34-yard line, and Nimi's up in that look like they're coming after him again. Here they come. They've got everybody up there, and they're headed across the line, and I was going to say, man, they were across the line before we even clapped our hands. We do that little clap before we snap. We had him clapped, and they were coming.
When they have enough space, get a couple more penalties like that.
Yeah.
It's fine with them, I guess.
So that's going to make it 3rd and about 25. Now the ball's out to about the 39-yard line. 3 receivers wide to the right, 2 out here wide to the left. Melanson in the shotgun. 9:05 to go here in the first. He's got a man right down the middle.
Get there, Meek.
He's making a run for it, trying to get to the end zone.
Yes,
he's got a lead blocker in there, Lord, and he's going to get to the end zone. That's about a 61-yard touchdown pass. Melanson found an open cutting Meek as Meek's man went on the blitz, and
making
Melanson
moves out there, buddy.
it.
Speed kills, they say, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
That's what them blitzes will do to you.
Yep.
You're not careful.
62-yard touchdown pass. Melanson to Meek.
Catching it in stride, about young man is gone.
What a play there by the Cardinals
What a
to
call,
put
too,
6
Coach. What a
points
call.
on the board. And the Cardinals with the early lead here on the 62-yard touchdown pass. Elijah Melanson to Meek.
Now we're going for 2.
The Cardinals lined up, trips to the right, 2 out here to the left. Taking the snap, rolling down the field, floats it into the back of the end zone.
Too high.
Slightly overthrows him, had his man.
He had some pressure. He had to throw, Coach.
Yes, sir. So the extra point is no good. Your score with 8:58 remaining in the first. Eunice 6, Nimi 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Or we can And we'll just run down the list, the sponsor list. Yeah, there we go.
We'll just give a shout out to them sponsors right quick. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, and City of Eunice are proud sponsors for tonight's matchup.
We appreciate you all. We appreciate all that you do. Shout out to Randy Gladden. He just sent me a message saying our old Eunice alum, now head coach of the Roswell Coyotes, is down 7-0 to Hobbs, and the old Eunice coach that's over there at this time, Coach Stevens. So second play of the game, Hobbs leads 7-0 over Roswell. Thank you, Randy. A good QB, a great QB in his own right for the Eunice Cardinals. Heck of a baseball player, too. Him and his brother both, Jared, both great athletes here.
Yeah, the Gladdens told him.
Man, I tell you, and their dad, man, one of my favorite people.
He
of
was
all
a wizard
time.
for baseball,
Man,
I'll tell you that
I love
much.
that guy.
Oh, what do we do there?
And looked like we were confused there, but we pooch it high into the air over into the corner. Here come the Cardinals. They're going to get a hand on
Wrapped him up.
And they drag him down inside the 40.
I was kind of scary there from the kickoff.
Yeah, he started to kick it, and then he
And
stopped, and all of our people were already going, yeah, it was like a hezzy in basketball. In basketball, the hezzy's good. In football, no hezzy.
No hezzy in football.
And especially if it's Hossie that's doing it. No hezzy Hossie, but I don't know who that one was.
It's number 30. That's Martinez.
Oh, okay. No hezzy Martinez.
You can do that in a penalty kick in soccer, but not here, guys.
Right.
Trying to fake him out a little bit, but he faked his own guys out.
The Cardinal defense heads up there. Nimmy's in a little packed-in offensive set with the quarterback up under, I think he's up under the center. I don't even know what you call that. They've got one wide to the right, and then they've got a whole bunch of people. Now they just shifted, and they've got a man under center. He's going to take the snap, hand it right up under the middle. Jordan pushing forward. The Cardinals are there, but he pushes them, and he's going to pick up about 4. Could you see the
the original tackle was Ornelas got his ankle, and then Jones came here and finished him off.
And could you tell who the runner was? Was
It's
it Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's one of the big fellas that we talked about in the pregame. I'm telling you, my eyes are horrible. First good break we get, I'm going to jump back there and get my glasses.
Dig your glasses out.
So everybody's shifting around again. Quarterback shifts up under center. He's going to take the snap and hand it right up the middle again, trying to push to that left side. They've had a lot of Cardinals touch him, but he pushes forward for about 7 and a first down in Cardinal territory.
Looked like he had grease on him. Just running through him.
Shout out to John Dean Davis, Eunice Wrecker. We appreciate you for sure. Always listening, always doing things for the community. We appreciate you, John Dean.
And they also are a proud sponsor.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted about the 47-yard line. Here they go shifting.
To the left.
They had that big boy under center, and he shifted out and becomes like a tight end or something. Now they're going to run that around the left side with a big pickup. They're going to gain about 11, and this is what they did last week to Loving. They just ran them over
Eunice
one play
is there,
after
they
another.
just can't wrap him up. Sorry to cut you off, Coach.
Oh, no,
They can't wrap him up. Like they're just sliding off his jersey or something.
Yeah.
And they said those two are really tough to bring down. And they said once you start putting a whole bunch of people up in the box to stop them, then they'll fake that and throw a little funny-looking pass.
7-foot receiver out here?
Yeah, I do. I do. That's a big old boy. So here they go with the shift again. End up in what kind of looks like the power eye. They're going to
got him in the backfield. Who is that?
They grab him.
That is 64.
They're hanging on to him. 64. He comes through. That's Joel Sosa. Sosa met him in the hole and drove him back probably 10 yards. And luckily, if you're a Colt, luckily for you, they gave him that forward momentum, and they gave him a bunch of it.
Yeah, they did.
They gave him too much of it, man.
Yeah, they put him back at the original line of scrimmage, even though he got knocked back about 10 yards.
Joel came off that line pretty quick, hitting that A-gap and stopped him in his steps.
Yep.
That was a really good spot for them.
So ball now spotted at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 10. Nimmy back to the line, going to shift around. Here they go with another shift, multiple shifts. Another kind of offset power eye. They're going to go to that left side behind
There's a flag
blockers.
on the field.
There is flags flying. Man, we had him 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 yards deep in the backfield. He popped out and was able to squirt forward for about 2. And there is a flag. I can only assume it's going to be holding.
Let's hope, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's that or like a face mask is about all the 2 things it could possibly be. Holding. There we go. Man, that voice sounds familiar. I think that's Darren Jones right
sounds
there.
like it, don't it?
I wasn't going to say nothing about it.
I recognize that voice anywhere.
As soon as you said the toss the coin, I go, that's Jones.
I got to tell you, there's a lot of different folks have a lot of different opinions. You know, Darren Jones.
We'll just keep ours to ourselves.
I like Darren Jones. I do. I like him when I was coaching basketball. I liked him as a basketball official. I know there's a lot of people that don't.
There's
I get
always
it.
going to be controversial calls.
I've always enjoyed having him. We'll see how he does here
and
tonight.
Not Ken.
Not Ken. Last name same, not Ken. So here we go.
They're trying to run
Cardinals
that option.
The
Beautiful
Cardinals
job
come running up.
By
and
Lord.
That's Lord. Lord comes up and said, I have stoppeth thee for a deep loss. The Lord delivers a loss.
Good loss.
4 or 5 more yards.
That's right. He said he knows when to giveth and when to taketh away. And right there, he taketh a couple of yards. What a play. The entire Cardinal defense was stringing them out, and Lord did exactly what he needs to do from that kind of safety corner position where he comes sprinting up and took him out. So 3rd down and about 20 now from about the 45. Here comes the pass play. They're going to throw it back.
He pumped it.
They did. He tried to tuck it and keep it. Now he's still scrambling.
He's
got people chasing him. They throw it
down
the field.
Gosh.
A one-handed catch from
And he gets a first down.
And he's going to be close depending on where they spot him. They threw the ball over the receiver's head. The guy went up in the air.
One-handed
He spread his legs in the air. He looked like the emblem on a Jordan shoe. Caught it with one hand, turned, landed, and then got all the way about a yard before the first down marker.
Try to say his name. He's number 13 on your roster.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't
Look
think
at
I got
that
all
name.
of that because they lost me. I was still.
Yeah,
I thought they passed.
Scott Appelix. Here we go. They're all up on there.
Let's go, boys.
It's 4th and 1. They're going to line up under center. They're going to go right up the middle. They've got the 1 and then some. Still pushing ahead. They're going to pick up about 5 inside the 20. And it's going to be first down, Nimmy. We had a big opportunity right there with that 3rd and 20-something. And now it's first down and 10 inside the 20. They spot him about the 19.
They're right there. Got to create a turnover.
Jennifer Miller, Coach Miller said, take it easy on that old white hat. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, Nimmy shifting again. Can't even tell who's up under center, but they finally get it to somebody. He's going to pop out to this side. He's trying to cut back. Flags flying. It's going to be holding. He's going to stroll into the end zone, but not before it comes back the other way, I'm sure, for a holding call.
Yep. That's a blessing in disguise for the Eunice Cardinals.
Yep.
Flag on the field. Hope be against the Colts.
Shout out to my wife. She's been in Albuquerque with administrative training and whatnot with some of the Hobbs administrators. She's on her way home, so shout out to her.
Listening to a good game here.
And shout out to Bryce, Jada Island, Jace. Jace got a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's still playing flag or he's playing tackle already?
He's still in flag.
That's good.
Yeah, he started in flag when he was in kindergarten with the 1st and 2nd grade group.
Oh, so he's
up. So he's played 3 years in flag football, but that's his
I bet you they ask for his ID every time, I bet.
They might now. Anyway, shout out to Billy and Chloe and my mama. I know she's listening. So here we go. Eunice back under line of under center.
Movement.
Let's see what we got here.
I think they were still talking over here before the.
Yeah, the Whiteheads over visiting with the Eunice coaching staff.
Thought about having some coffee somewhere.
And so they stopped that play before it got going. So 1st and 20, just under 5 minutes to go.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. So anyway, it makes it 1st and about 20. They've spotted it about the 29-yard line. And so now Nimmy's going to go back into the huddle. The Whitehead gives the little circle arm for him to start ticking that clock. And here comes Nimmy to the line of scrimmage. They kind of run a similar setup, except for the shift part of what we did in high school. That's the kind of setup we ended up in, was something similar to that. And then we'd pitch it out to like a Kenny Palmer right there, and he'd run behind a whole bunch of that stone wall and People like Chad Dean and Michael Harlan and Philip Jenkins and
The
Bert
Martinez
Fisher.
brothers.
Yeah, the Martinezes. I saw them over there. Brent Snyder.
Oh, Toby.
Toby. My main man, Toby Holland.
Toby Holland, yes, sir.
Man, and
That was a good size wall. That's the original wall, huh?
that's the original stone wall, and they were some good sized fellas, man. Golly, they were.
And they love hitting people on the field.
Yeah.
I don't think they got the
Correct
down
myself.
marker in the
On
right
the
place.
field.
There you go. He's moving.
Second, we'll call it about 15 from about the 25. Once again, it is so hard to get the numbers of Nimmy because they're in there tight and then they just shift around. They're going to hand it right up the middle. He's got a big gap trying to bob and weave, and he gets cut down about the 10 right at the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. That was Lord.
Yeah, that's Lord, yes, sir. Number 1.
So they're going to say it's about 3rd and 1 yard, maybe a long 1.5, 2.
Whichever way they shift, they run so far. Now they're probably going to pull a
fast one.
Yeah, pull a fast one in a minute.
It's like military strategy. They learn that stuff over there at the military academy.
The art of war.
That's right, how to confuse, and come on the backside and whatnot.
Flank and all that.
That's right. That's what they're doing. They're flanking us. 3rd down, we'll call it 2. They're going to hand it right up the middle. He's got a gap trying to get there. The Cardinals close it out, though, but I think it's going to be – he's right at that marker. And they're going to mark it for a first.
Yep, first down.
So that's going to make it 1st and goal from just inside the 10. First and goal. We'll call it the 9. We'll call it the 9.5. And so Nimmy in the huddle now. 3:42.
That's a first, right?
To go here. Yeah, they hadn't huddled much. And so here they come out of the huddle, get up to the line of scrimmage. Shout out to Vern. We appreciate you listening and watching as well. They're going to run the little sweep over to the left side. Got a big gap, trying to turn the corner. Gets pushed out of bounds about the 5, maybe the 4.
That's weird. They went to the short end of the field, huh, on that run.
So Nimmy knocking at the door here in this first quarter. The Cardinals lead 6-0 over the Colts. 3:23 to go in the first, and the ball's now at the 4, 2nd and goal.
This quarter's kind of dragging out here.
Shout out to my mom and sister. They're out there watching this fabulous game so far.
We appreciate them for sure. For sure. Nimmy back to the line of scrimmage again. It's again a hard team to call because all that shifting, it's hard to tell who's under center and who's not. They're going to hand it right up the middle again. Got a gap. They're going to get in there. He said that was 22. That would be Nate Daughtry. 5'7", 205-pound running back.
5'7".
Yeah. 5'7", 205
Yes,
pounds.
yeah.
That's one of their little guys.
That guy's got legs like a tree trunk.
It's like putting Charlie out there making him run.
Well, except he could run.
Yeah, that kid's probably slower than me. That's what you're saying.
Hey, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
3:19 to go here in the first. It's now a tie ball game.
Correct this here. Oh, bad snap.
Trickery.
Bad snap, trying to make something out of it.
Oh, he did.
And a busted play turns into a 2-point conversion.
Who's that guy got the first down for him earlier, that big tall guy?
They had a busted play. It was a bad snap. They picked it up off the ground, rolled to the right, about to get tackled. He slings it all the way across the field to the left side into a whole pile of people.
Like a no-look pass.
And a one arm come up out again, looking like that Jordan logo again, and grabs the ball, and they scored 2. And it is now 8-6, Nimmy.
Here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, Charlie.
Wow. Give a quick shout out to these sponsors. If I can see them. There we go. All right, Eunice Pump and Supply, Nogelmeyers and Matthews. Eunice Public Schools. Redbird Gas, Bart Parker. Parker Energy, Brett and Penny. NMR Pipeline LLC, Dale Bettis. Stacy Pop. Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson. Guns Up Services, the Thompson family. Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas. Eunice Record, John Dean and Maureen, the real boss. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie. And last but not least, City of Eunice, Mr. Mayor Billy Hobbs, Shannon Cummings, and all the crew.
So we appreciate y'all. Shout out to Perry Kemple. Watching in Central Washington, always watching. We appreciate you. James Hale says Tatum 14, Clayton 0 into the first quarter. Thank you as well. So here we go. 3:19 remaining in the first. NMMI to kick off here. And here goes the kick. It's a deep one. Down inside the 10, taking it about the 6-yard line.
That's Lord.
I think that's Lord. Headed to the
making a
right
couple
side.
moves,
He's got a
got
little
some
space, and there comes a block in the back, and flags fly everywhere. He's all the way across midfield to the 50, but they're going to
bring it on back.
They're going to bring it back.
How was this a little block in the back?
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty clear. That was either a block in the back. I saw the guy go flying through the air. It was either a block in the back or a great judo toss.
Yeah.
You know, from an old grappler myself, you got to, appreciate the old judo toss.
If it was a judo toss, that was Ronda Rousey out there through that. Okay, that's all I got to say.
The legs went flying in the air, and the head went to the turf. And
that kid's in the wrong sport.
That's right. So we'll see what they do here. Yep. Illegal block in the back, number 81. 81 is Mr. Hacker. And so Hacker hacked him.
Hacked him real
right
good.
over there on that back side. So that'll bring it back. It'll make the Cardinals 1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line. And here comes the offense back onto the field. You know, Eunice had the NMMI defense on their heels most of their first possession. Let's just see if they can keep that up. Shout out to Coach Crowley. We appreciate you here. We appreciate you watching. Coach Crowley, we miss you.
Yes, we do, man.
3:10 to go in the first. Melanson in the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, flags fly everywhere.
Almost it's offsides on us.
Yeah, I think they were offsides.
And he's going to run around that right side, run out of bounds, and we'll see what it's either got to be. It's almost got to be them lined up wrong or us shifting early, something like some sort of.
Because they're getting across that line too fast, Coach. Way too fast, man.
Yeah, it's.
Wave the
they
flag
picked
off.
the flag up and waved it. Oh wow!
Wave like they just don't care, huh?
Yeah. We do that little deal where the quarterback claps, and then the snap comes.
You're going to time it.
It's like they're timing that and trying to take off right after the clap.
We need to come up with a double clap. How about that?
Yeah. So here we go,
Triple
2nd
clap.
and 10. They're rotating around.
Or no clap. Go with the silent.
They got everybody up there close. Jackson changing the play here. NMMI rotates back into a little bit of a different defensive set. 3:06. Here's the snap. Looking down the field. He's got pressure after him, trying to turn it on. He does. He turns the corner, trying to push it up the field. And he's going to slide down at about the 39-yard line. First down, Melanson.
Nice.
Good-looking run.
Yes, beautiful job. Being aware of the situation, Mr. Jones. That's very important. He just got it and took off running, and he slid at the end, which I was very grateful for that.
The pocket collapsed around him, and he put the old Watusi on him as he bobbed and weaved and headed down the field. I think the kids call that is that the 6-7 or the 7-6 or whatever, something like that's what the kids say. Anyway,
Bob Weaver.
1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. They hand it right up the middle, pushing forward Meek.
And falls forward.
He's going to pick up about 3. As long as you can pick up 3 on every run, it's a good day.
I concur.
3 times 4 is 12, and that pushes you right on past. That was kind of Coach Lynn's theory on things. Get 3 or 4 every play, and we'll just keep snapping.
And he loved running the ball,
boss. He did. I can remember at timeouts him running out on the field and telling the other coach, "We're gonna run it right here this time,
right down your throat."
And I'd be like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
and
no,
look at
they
this
throw
throw.
it down. They've got
Look
a
at
man."
this throw. Lopez catches it on stride.
Lucas Lopez
and pushed into the end zone.
Thanks, sir.
What a pass as Melanson put it right in his hands, right behind the defense. Oh, they're gonna say he stepped out at the 6-inch line.
No.
What a pass from Melanson, and what a catch from the freshman Lucas Lopez as Melanson dialed one in right
it's
there.
a touchdown, no?
I look at the Eunice coaching staff is irate.
He was pushed into the end zone.
That referee is all the way back here at midfield, and he's clearly in the end zone.
And you can see he was 6 inches short from back there.
Wow.
I guess so.
Well, got some better eyes than you, Jimmy.
It's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
We're going to punch it in. Meek's going to punch it in for him.
Meek says, "I'll take the 1-yard touchdown pass." So
we just scored too fast, boys.
TD run.
That's the thing. Our defense spends a lot of time on the field because the offense gets in there and gets it done quick.
Man, Poor Lopez, they robbed him from a touchdown. But beautiful job catching out in stride. And Melanson was under pressure when he threw that ball, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, for sure. There's a couple of fireworks.
Got some fireworks going on.
Man, I like it. I like
Something
it.
like homecoming.
Well, you know, there was a discussion about not having them anymore, so I'm happy to see them up there
Me
for
too.
sure. Yeah, definitely a good thing. Here comes the snap. They fake the little pitch cross side, and now pushing ahead is Melanson, and he's going to get in, and he's in there.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
right
a
call on that
couple
one.
of people with him, and he's in there for 2, and the Cardinals lead 14-8 with 2:12 to go in the first. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply. Thanks to all our proud sponsors bringing you this broadcast tonight for the Eunice Cardinals as they're getting it done.
Yeah, so far, it's early.
far.
We're in the first
Yeah.
quarter. 14-8 is the score. The Cardinals offense, we talked about it in the pregame. They have, you know, they're scoring an average of 50 points a game. And so, so far, they've been able to keep that going right here against this very, very tough Colts team.
See, but the Colts also did what they do, which is kind of scary for
What's
our
that?
defense. Go drive
Score
the ball
quickly?
down. Yeah, not quickly, but drive the
Yeah.
ball down and kind of use the clock. And
Gotcha. Yeah, they run it down our throats over and over and over. And
in the long run, hopefully it doesn't hurt us, if that makes sense.
you just gotta kind of stay in
Create
there,
turnovers.
not get worn down. Yes, that's for sure too. So a little pooch kick over into the left side. Flags. I thought I saw
It was a
flag.
football. I
Oh,
thought
it's
it
a
was
football.
Yeah,
Yep.
you see him warming up back there.
Yep, that's what it is. I saw that go
Something
flying.
flying.
in the
I thought it was a
air.
flag too. Like, that's
Yep.
football.
So all of that to say that NMMI will now get the ball about the 42-yard line. Shout out to Leanne Reeves. We appreciate you listening as
Thanks
well.
for listening.
One of our faithfuls, for sure.
Has Bob Klaus called in yet? He's one of our faithful as well.
Thank you for your service over there.
We appreciate you all for sure. And I had somebody send me a message saying that my outgoing volume was too low.
What?
But the
Adjusted it?
station. Yeah, well, I haven't adjusted it. Beforehand, the station and everybody said it was good. So here we go. Running to this right side,
back.
trying to turn the corner again is NMMI, and he's going to kind of duck behind a couple of Cardinals and drop forward for about 3 maybe. That was number 7.
That's
7
Manuel Garcia?
is Miguel Garcia.
Miguel Garcia?
Yep.
I got some light coming on this side.
Yep. And so that's going to make it second. We'll call it 7 from just inside the 45, maybe 44. 1:39 to go here in quarter number 1. The Cardinals with a 14-8 lead.
Need to make a stand here.
So far, a really good game. Here goes a man in motion. They're in the wishbone. I
They were
ain't seen
different,
that in a
huh?
long time. 2 receivers to
Oh, he
and
moved,
he's
man. He moved.
movement.
That's a flag.
He
There it
movement.
is.
There
There's a
goes the
flag. There's a
flags.
flag.
Yeah. I was like, man, you got to throw the dang flag.
Jimmy done threw 4 flags up here in the booth.
I was throwing flags left and right.
He threw his arm out. That's what he did.
I'm like, come on, he's moving.
You're going to make Jimmy throw his rotator stuff out. You need to throw them flags sooner.
I jumped to my feet and was throwing flags with both arms, and I didn't have any flags to throw. Yeah, so the flags came. They were just a few seconds after the snap, after they happened. But that's all right as long as they come. So that'll scoot them back 5, make it second, and call it about 13, maybe 12. Ball now spotted inside the 40. And so here comes NMMI back to the line of scrimmage, back in that wishbone. They've got a receiver to the left, and now they've got another one in motion headed over there. That's one of them tall drinks of water. Here comes the wishbone option.
Almost had him in the
They
backfield.
almost had him in the backfield, trying to turn him
They
back
do get him in the
and they
backfield.
do, and
Yeah,
the
they got
Cardinals
him.
plow him down. The ball
And they stripped the
pops
ball out before he went
they
down.
stripped the ball out, and
And I
the
think we got
Cardinals
it.
have the ball.
But I think I said they blew the whistle before it came out.
He's saying they're down.
And the officials are going to come in and say the whistle blew. I couldn't tell.
All right, now watch out for that tall kid that does the one-hand catch here, boy.
I couldn't tell who forced that fumble or who come up with
Who came
it.
and stripped that kid, Tony, this, sir?
Man, I'm going to have to get somebody I know to wash some of this this glass up here so we can see through it a little bit. But I got a little groove right here, but I still couldn't see. So 37 seconds to go here in the first. 14-8 is the score. It's now third, and we'll call it about 20, maybe a little shy of that. They're still in the wishbone. They're going to run it over to this right side, trying to turn the corner. He gets around. They miss a tackle, and then coming in and making a good open field tackle is Melanson. As I think that was that Lord that grabbed his ankles?
Yes, Lord was the first one there, and Melanson finished him off.
And then Melanson pushed him over the top. And it looked like maybe an ankle.
Yeah, he got up.
The way he's getting up, that's what it seems like.
Yep. Can't tell if that's an ankle or a knee. He's those lower legs, man, on all athletes just scare me, especially with my previous experiences.
Yeah, you've had some luck there, haven't you?
A daughter with one ACL, and then right about the time she gets better from that one, blows the other ACL, and I've had 4 ACL
now she's gonna have
surgeries.
That's just strong ACLs now, right?
Yes.
Let's hope, right?
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying. Yeah, so 10 seconds to go here in the first. NMMI takes a timeout. It's 4th down and 9, and they're back in their side of the field on the 43-yard line, and their coach has got a decision to make here. You know, if you're the military, do you send in the offensive unit and strike, you know, the rebels?
Well, the referee said roll the clock, and they.
Or do you send in the Iron Dome and just protect and play defense? And they're going to roll the clock, and at the end of 1, your score, Eunice 14, NMMI 8. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County, like medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Eunice. The Eunice Cardinals lead 14-8, and we get ready to start the second quarter.
Trying to reset the clock here, still on zeros.
NMMI is lined up in the punt formation. We have seen teams that pull the old whoop-de-doo and fake us out on the punts with fake punts.
Come on, Billy.
Like last week.
Well, I'll tell you, last week I felt sorry for that guy running the clock because it was his first time ever, and he was running it when he shouldn't. And
it was the fastest game I've ever been to.
He shouldn't. And we had some coaches that got pretty heated last week.
So 4th down.
This is Billy's first time.
We'll call it 8.5. The punt team is on the field. Trying to see who that is back. Is that Lord? So we got Lord back for the Cardinals. They're going to take the snap, looking punt the whole way.
Oh,
and
beautiful
they
punt.
boom.
Look at that.
Man, he boomed one.
Whoa.
Lord going to take the punt, trying to create some space. He breaks through the middle and had a gap for a second. They take him down. Great field of the punt by Lord. I can tell you, I used to do that, and when you have those spirals like that come at you, and they're kind of turning over in the air.
Kind of hard to get it.
They're kind of wobbly, and especially
like
when
a dead duck, huh?
in the bottom of your vision, you can see like 20 people running at you. Half of them are yours, half of them the other team. And the ball's spinning, the lights are going around and around, and you get a little spooky. But that was a good fielded punt.
Did they have fair catch when you played?
Yeah, and leather helmets, but
leather helmets and all that.
So Melanson and the Cardinals back out there, first and 10.
Mouthpiece.
Yeah. Ball about the 23-yard line. They run it right up the middle.
That's
trying
Ornelas.
to push forward was Ornelas. He's going to pick up about 2 maybe. So running it right up the middle to Ornelas. And somebody runs off. Is that Ornelas running off to the side? Stepping on, I believe that's going to be 14. 14 is Garcia. So Eunice in the shotgun. Melanson, I think that's Meek in the backfield.
Yes, sir, that is Meek in the backfield.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Melanson takes the snap. The blitz coming after him. He's looking down the field. They pick it up. He has some time, and now he's going to tuck it and run to that left side. Trying to find a gap. He's going to step out right near the first down marker. No flags on the play, so that's going to be a pickup of probably 6, depending on where they mark
spot him.
him.
Yes, sir.
About a yard short, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball spotted about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line, 31 and a half.
That wasn't that good of a spot to give us.
Was
you know
not
that?
a good spot.
I don't like that at all.
Trips to the right, one out wide to the left. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Meek right up the middle. He's going to duck ahead for the first down. He's still pushing. He's across the 40. And just at the 40 is where they're going to mark him down, and it'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals.
We're giving some of the taste of their own medicine, aren't we?
Man, so far this Cardinal offense today has looked really good. I was worried about us with the size difference. I mean, you can just look, starting right out here with your wide receivers and your defensive backs.
They're large.
Large, athletic-looking fellas.
And they move a
lot of shifting.
Melanson takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's looking down the field. There's a hold.
Yep.
And we're going to we almost make a catch, and there's going to pass interference. So you're going to have a hold and a pass interference. They will offset, then you'll replay the down.
Over. Man, and that was over the Hacer Gotia.
Man, if he hadn't held, we'd have had the 15 yards on that one.
Yep. It would have went back, though, if he'd have caught it because of the holding. So now it just offsets it. So that works out fairly good for the Cardinals. I think that'll be offsetting. Yep.
Holding number 66 in the offense. Pass interference. Number 20 in the defense. Those penalties offset.
Replay the down. All right, I like that
take
call. That helps us.
Yep, definitely.
Because after that holding, I was like, oh, here we go
be
backwards.
1st and 20.
And so instead, we'll play the down again, 1st and 10 all over, ball at the 40.
A little reset.
So a holding on the Cardinals, a pass interference on the Colts, and here we go again after all that. Only people that are tired are those people out there that had to run.
Yeah.
And instead of me just running your mouth. They got a man down the
wide open and
Lord in running. The Lord delivereth. He took us away earlier, and this time he gives us what we need, and he takes it to the house. 6 points.
He looked little out there, but he looked like a giant in that end zone, didn't he?
A 60-yard touchdown pass from Melanson to Lord. And the Cardinals are on the board again.
Like a rattlesnake, man. We just strike
him
and get down.
Getting it done. I like it.
Man, that was beautiful. Lord running past those 2 defenders.
He looked
and
little beside those defenders too, huh?
hit him in stride.
Boom.
Wow, what a play.
Kid's an assassin with that
up for 2 here.
Football.
10:30 to go here in the first half. Melanson takes the snap,
Meek's wide
trying
open.
to go for 2. He's got Meek. He
There
hits
it is.
Meek, and Meek strolls in. So Meek for 2. So
That's
Meek
a great
with
way
the
to
2
start this
points.
second quarter, boss.
That's right. So that makes it 22-8 with 10:30 to go in the first half. The Cardinals lead NMMI 22-8. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, and City of Eunice. Proud sponsors for tonight's matchup between your Cardinals and these tough but manageable, looks like,
Colts.
We're just breaking them in. These Cardinals are just breaking in those Colts.
We're breaking those Colts in.
So far, the Cardinals' offense has just been able to get it done so far. Still got a lot of game to go. We're early in the second quarter.
Yeah, we score so fast.
Unfortunately for us, we've been in this situation before where at the end of the game we went, ooh, what happened? So we've got to stay on it and keep things going for
Come
sure.
on, why you got to rain on a parade, Jimmy?
Well, because there's been games where I was all excited, maybe talking a little smack, and then the next thing you know, we didn't score any more points for a long time. There's that little pooch kick. This one skips on the ground, and nobody picked it up for a second, and at the last second, NMMI player picks it up. I believe that was number 6, Luis Zamora.
Yes, came up in there and got him down.
And Zamora comes in there and ties his ankles together and flips him to the turf.
Looked like he was.
But that ball was on the floor. Nobody wanted the ball like for 30 seconds. It was just sitting there.
So the Cardinals with the lead here. 10:28 to go in the first half. NMMI over with their coach in a little huddle, and now here they come out onto the field.
They act like they're scared a little bit, don't they?
I don't know if I'd go that far yet.
They're pretty large to be scared too much.
Yeah, they don't look very scary.
They'll get tired. They'll get tired before we do.
I hope.
Speed
so
kills, boys.
they're going to come out like they did in that first half in a different little set here. Oh, no, now they don't. There's people moving. There goes the flags. Yeah, there's movement all on the line. and they had their hands on the ground. Once you put that hand down,
That
I don't
means
think
everybody
you
say
can
it, right?
shift.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing about all of them getting down there and getting set. Once they do that and then move.
Can't get a scratch your ear after that, right?
No. So that'll scoot Nimmy back 5. It's now 1st and 15. Ball all the way back about the 27, maybe the 28. Man in motion. They take the snap. They're looking pass on this backside. They're going to throw the little backside.
Oh, wide
pass.
open.
They've
Jordan
got him.
just
and he
misses
missed it. It went right in his hands on stride.
Yep.
And I mean, in and out. He looked like C.D. Lamb
He was
in that Cowboys game 3 times.
Don't remind me about that.
Oh, man.
I
in
wasn't
and
going to
out
bring
of
it
the
up.
hands. Man, he made his quarterback look like Dak Prescott back there.
And he was gone, too.
He smoked them all. He was out there ahead.
He was 10 yards behind him.
Yep.
I think that was Melanson that fell down. There was somebody else chasing him about 5-10 yards behind him, but he was gone. And that ball went in and out of his hands.
That worked out our favor, right?
We like it. So 10-20 now to go here in the second quarter, 22-8. Back to the line of scrimmage is Nimmy. They take the snap, going to run the option. We hit him in the backfield. He's going to break around the corner, though, and has a big gain over there. Melanson's going to come up and knock him out of bounds, but not before he picks up at least 10 and maybe
that was
12.
Garcia for them. Kid went a long way to get those little bit of yards.
I think he's short.
I believe he is short.
They had to go.
Yeah, he's short of the first down, but he
10.
picked up about 10. He needed 15. Because of that penalty, it was 2nd and 15. And so now it's going to be 3rd, and we'll call it 3.5, maybe 4.
Time to make a stand here.
Yep. So Nimmy back to the line of scrimmage, 10-12 to go here in the first half. Eunice got the box packed. They're in the wishbone. The old bone. Here comes the option, Oklahoma style, over to this left side.
Oh, look at that job by Jose Gotia.
Yes, that's Hasiel
Gotia.
And Hasi drags him down. He picked up about a yard, but now that's going to make it 4th, and we'll call it 2. And what do they do here?
I say they go for it.
We'll see here. They've got another decision to make. Here comes the defense. It's 4th down and a long 2.
Too early in the game.
9:45 to go here in the first half. I don't know that they want the Cardinal offense back out there, though, with the ball. Yeah. And here comes the offense. The Nimmy offense is going to stay on the field. They're in that little shifted, rotating line thing that they did in the first half or first quarter early in the game. Here they go. They shift around. They're going to hand it to that fella on the right side. There they go with a little pitch out. He's going to have the first down and then some, and he breaks it. He's to the 40, the 30, the 20. Lord tried to wrap him up and does inside the 10. Lord saves the touchdown.
He said, you ain't pushing me off, buddy.
But not before he picked up about 60 yards.
Man.
He's down inside the 10. 9:10 to go here in the first half. 22-8 is your score. And Nimmy has it 1st and goal. Looks like they're going to spot him about the 7.
That's a tough play there for the Eunice Cardinals.
Had a hand on the quarterback about 2 yards
Start
deep.
the clock, Billy. There he goes.
And he pitched it out. And off to the races they went. So here we go. They're back in a little split back veer. Going to run it over to that right side. Got a lead blocker in front of him trying to push it in. And they're going to hold him up about the 5-yard line, maybe just inside the 5. We'll call it the 4.5.
Second down and go.
2nd and goal for the Colts. 8:40 to go here in the second quarter. 22-8 is your score. Headed to the line of scrimmage as the Colts after the huddle.
Cause a turnover here, boys.
Trying to look at what kind of formation this is. Kind of like just an eye. Well, then they slide it out to the side. So here we go. They're going to run that little slot eye over to the right side, trying to push forward. They're pushed forward for about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. More like about 1. So they're going to mark them outside the 2. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from around the 2-yard line. Our angle's kind of tough to see, but the board says 2. And now we got a timeout on the field. The Cardinals want to talk about it. 7:58 to go here in the first half. Your score, Eunice 22, Nimmy 8, but Nimmy knocking at the door.
Knock, knock, knocking.
You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors right quick. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill. Hold on, let me get a hold of the cheerleaders here. Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Davies Country Kitchen, and City of Eunice.
Shout out to the City of Eunice and Mayor Billy Hobbs. He reached out to me right after the last game and said, hey, or not the last game that I did, and said, hey, is the City of Eunice not sponsoring? And anyway, I was able to put him in contact with the station. They made it happen, so thank you, Mayor Hobbs and the City of Eunice, all of our folks up there at the City of Eunice for making it happen. We appreciate you. So here we go. Nimmy in that little rotation shift, probably going to run it to the right side behind all them blockers, and they do. We hit him in the backfield, but he pushes forward, and he's going to get in.
Tough.
And we had someone shot the gap, and they hit the quarterback right as he was handing off.
If we can time that, man, it's going to make a difference.
Yes, for sure. And so that's we'll call it a 3-yard touchdown run, and I couldn't tell who made that touchdown
It was Jordan.
run. Jordan?
Yes, sir.
So
I'll need to stop this extra point there.
We need to stop Mr. Jordan. That's what we need to do.
So 22-14 is your score. Nimmy going to line up here and go for 2, it looks like. They're headed back in that little stacked formation that they usually shift out of right before the snap, unless they do something different here. There they go. They're going to shift out of it, and I would guess that same play's coming. Yep.
You guessed right.
Pitch it over. Here it comes to that side, trying to turn the
stopped
corner.
him.
They got a hold of him in the back, and they drag him to the ground, so the 2-point conversion is no good. So your score, 22-14.
Cardinals.
The Cardinals still in the lead. They lead by 8 with just under 8 minutes to go. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Eunice at Cardinal Stadium, one of the top 50 small school football stadiums in New Mexico. Or, I'm sorry, in the United States. The #1 small school football stadium in New Mexico, as rated by an outside national agency. Not me, but anyway, I might be a little biased, but it is a nice one.
#1 in the United States if you're going to rate it by me.
So there's a boom down inside the 10. Trying to see who took that. I believe
That
that's
is Lopez.
Oh,
That
it's
is Lopez.
And
He's
Lopez
he
cut,
up.
and he slid down. Always scares me when they slip like that.
And he came up real slow, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's out to about the 22, maybe the 23. We'll see where they spot him. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals after the slip down from Lopez.
Remember, he's just a freshman, boys.
Yes. 7:49 to go here in the first half. The Cardinal offense back out on the field. Can the Cardinal offense continue to put points on the board?
As long as we keep balance like we have been, running the ball, passing the ball, we'll be okay.
So trips out wide to the left, one out here to the right. Meek and Melanson in the backfield. Melanson takes snap, hands it right up the middle, and they had the blitz coming, and they met him in the backfield for a loss as Meek takes about a 1-yard loss there. He got hit the minute he touched the ball.
He took a step and a half, and he was down the floor.
Yep.
He was surrounded by them.
And he actually
Colts.
drug them back to the line of scrimmage. So that makes it 2nd and about 10. Trips left, one to the right. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. Fake the pass, then he rolls out here to the right side.
Nice
Puts
shake
a
and
move
bake
on
there.
a guy, and then he's going to step out of
here's
bounds.
a flag. Hit somebody in the back,
we just
man.
hit a guy in the back right
didn't
there.
need that.
Right in front of the white hat.
Yeah, not a good time to do it.
Yep.
No time
Probably
to
no
get
time
that.
to do it, but at least not while he's looking.
And it was a good hit. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, don't spit on
It was a
nobody
good
either.
hit.
You get ejected.
So we've got our favorite hit somebody.
Mendoza's.
group down there.
Where's the dozers
hit
at?
somebody group.
And they start booing. It was a good call.
We got our dozers right there.
The fans not liking that call made by the White Hat. But
I think just picking on them, I think. Because right in front of our stands.
You know, when I played, you could kind of get away with those ear hole shots like that on a guy that wasn't looking. You just can't hardly do it anymore. Now it's second. We'll call it 20. Melanson takes the snap, throws it over here to the right side. He's got a man who breaks down the sideline, and he heads all the way to the 35.
Yeah, that was first down.
That is Hasiel. And closing the distance really quick was a Colt coming from the other side.
Number 13,
as he knocked
that's
him out of bounds.
That 6'2" guy.
All right, first down's a first down.
Yes,
The Cards with a first down. Melanson to Hasi. It's now 1st and 10 about the 37-yard line. Cardinal offense quickly up there. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Melanson takes the snap, looks down the field. He floats it. He's
Takes
got
my
a
breath
man.
away to
And
Lopez.
he's got him. It's Lopez to the 20.
Get there.
The 10.
Get there.
5, and he dives in. Touchdown.
He calls it over here.
Lucas Lopez. He's in there. Lucas Lopez, the freshman, on a fantastic pass from Elijah Melanson.
Nice.
And Melanson may catch the next man on the yardage list on the
I believe
NMMI
he
record
will.
book today.
Keeps throwing it like that to his wide receivers.
Man.
Man, that was nice.
Lopez went out there like a man, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Woo. That gave you chills
I'll
all
call
over
it
your
a
body.
65-yard touchdown pass to Lopez. And now the Cardinals will line up to go for 2. It's 28-14, under 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
Where's Meek at? There's
Melanson in the back,
Oh.
throws it through, and it gets deflected off the hands of a defender. And so that'll make it 28-14. The Cardinals in control here right now. Still 6:58 to go in the first half. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to those sponsors: City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Record, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
Hey, don't forget, at halftime, we will have your Outlaw Grill Bigger Than Me Eunice Employee Spotlight recipient this week. I was gone a lot of last week, so I never got my the gift cards over to Melanson and Coach Hallie Wilson the first week, but I'll have those ready this week. I need to get them to them. Anyway, shout out, you guys hit me up. Don't let me forget. We appreciate all of you, and we want to recognize you and make sure you're treated right. So thank you to Johnny Robertson. Once again, I know it's hard running a small business in a community like ours, but we appreciate those of you that do, and they're one of those. That ball skips in and stays in. They finally pick it up about the 10. The Cardinals had almost stopped, trying to pin him back inside the 10.
Get him.
There's the Cardinals, and they're going to run him
Beautiful
out
job
of
by that
bounds
young man.
Nice.
all the way back inside the 5 as they pin him. And the NMMI players thought that ball was going to skip out of bounds.
And it didn't. It
right
stayed
before
inbounds.
it went
It
out, it
just
kind of
stopped.
landed on the nose of the ball and skipped back in. And they had to pick it up, and then they ran backwards about another 15, 20 yards.
And Fisher did a beautiful job just pushing him to the sideline, finally got him out of bounds, and he's down right there, boys.
The Cardinals came in. I heard like a as they come fluttering in there.
I think I heard that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was a
flock of Cardinals,
flock.
Flock
I was
of
going to say a school of them, but I don't think they're in school.
college.
That's
Those are fish.
Those are fish, huh?
Yeah.
Or kids.
Either way, we got him down.
Or kids, yeah, that's true. 6:49, here we go, second
let it
quarter.
be.
Nimmy with the ball. Inside the 5, we'll call them about the 4. They're going to pass out of the end zone.
Get him, hit
they
him,
got him.
hit
Oh,
him,
they almost
hit him.
Now he chunks it down the field. The Cardinal, oh!
That was real relaxed defense back then. Back in
Oh, and he makes the catch.
He did.
Yes,
Man,
he did. They gave it to him.
The defenders all just stood there and
Thought
watched
it was
him.
on the ground.
I'm going to run down there. And, as a former defensive back, I'm going to have to get down there and get in their ear right there and say, hey, what are we doing? Man, your line is down there busted.
And they had him in the.
He throws a Hail Mary down the field, and We let them slide up under and get it.
Like, you got to go get the ball,
All
boys.
that to say it's 1st and 10 all the way out about the 22-yard line.
Thank you for putting perspective there, Mr. Jones.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
So Nimmy back in that
We need to
wishbone
relax. We have a heart
formation.
attack.
They take the snap. They hand it right up the middle. We had him 2 yards deep, but we do drag him down. Trying to see who that was.
81. That was 81, Coach.
8-1. Man, 8-1. Trying to see who that is. It's Dark Kyle Hacker.
Oh, Hacker?
Yep. Shout out to Matt Mata. We appreciate you.
Kyle
We're missing
Hacker
green
getting it
gloves,
done.
too. We are. He said, man, what a pass a while ago. And then
He's caught a few of those, isn't he?
Yes, for sure. Old green gloves.
Young
We're missing.
Kyle Hacker's got some big shoes to fill with his two uncles there.
5:50 to go here. 28-14's your score. Nimmy shifts, probably going to run to that right side, and they do. That's their
Jordan.
go-to play, still spinning. The Cardinals pick him up, and now they're pushing him back. He's still running. They're still tackling.
Whistles blow.
They're going to give him a lot of forward progress on that. Mark him, golly, all the way out, almost to 30, at least
I'll
the
just give him a
29.
first down, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
You can give him that much.
They handed him about 6 or 7 yards right there on that spot.
A little generous, huh?
Nimmy likes this. This is the little formation that they've had some success out of.
Easy
Oh,
for
hit him in the backfield.
And just as I say that, in comes a host.
Hackers ain't on it, 78, and who's that other one?
Trying to see who
The
that
one
is
that picked
getting
up.
up off the bottom of the
Flacco.
pile. Is that Jones?
I believe
I
you're
believe
right.
it
I
is
believe that's Jones that
Woo.
got up out of the bottom of that pile with his
Yeah.
5'4", looking like Brian Urlacher.
Telling you.
He
making
ain't no 5'4".
making Kenny Jones proud. He's number 5'4", like Brian Urlacher.
They're
Not
lining up
he's
the front.
5'4" tall.
I thought you said he's 5'4".
No, you
He's taller than all three of us.
With
Hey,
his 5'4".
speaking of the Joneses, shout out to them. They changed some oil for me today in my mom and dad's old
Hey,
pickup, and we
that's
appreciate them.
All
Get
green.
your vehicle down to Redbird Garage. Nimmy to punt. They take the
And they
snap.
punted.
They're going to punt it away, and it's another good one. Lord trying to get up underneath it. He's
Get
going to let
away,
that
get
one
away.
skip away.
All the way down
And
to
the Cardinals are going to have some a long road ahead of them
Yep.
here, as it's all the way down to about the 22-yard line. And so with 4:19 to go here in the first half, the Cardinals have doubled up on Nimmy. It's 28-14, and they'll have the ball and their offense on the field.
And that's the way we like it. We want to keep it that way.
Definitely.
Stay double.
Definitely. So headed back to the line here. 1st and 10. They've spotted about the 22, I think is about right. Yeah, about the 22.
Yeah.
Melanson in the backfield. I believe that's Meek he's got beside him.
I believe you're right.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. They've got Nimmy spread out here. Here comes the blitz. Melanson just going to duck it and run to this side, trying to turn the corner. He's going to spin, now trying to get back. And he gets slung out of bounds.
Did he make it to line of scrimmage at least?
Oh, yeah, he picked
Yeah,
up
he picked
about
up a
4
couple.
maybe.
3 or 4.
See where they
Oh,
spot him
no,
at.
they didn't spot him very
I'm telling
good.
you, they didn't.
They spotted him with about 2.
Yeah.
Shoot, now they just scooted him back again. So now it's
Come
maybe
So
on.
he
one.
barely, according to them, he barely made it to the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to make it second. We'll call it 9. 4:05 to go, and now we got the white hat waving the hands above his head, but they keep going. So here we go. They are there. They're going
There
to
it
draw the
We'll
Colts
give
off
them 5
sides.
yards either way.
And the Colts are
So we'll-
screaming and hollering at each other.
So we'll take those 5 yards. Thanks, boys.
Defense number 0. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So that'll make it second, and we'll call it 4.5. So second, about 4.5. Cardinals back to the line of scrimmage. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. Trips out wide to the left. One over here on our side. I think that might be Hussey. Can't tell for sure because he's sideways. He takes the snap, looking down the
you're
field.
right.
He's got pressure coming after him. He throws it out to Meek. I thought it might
That's
have hit the
that's
turf.
Ornelas.
Oh,
Close.
Ornelas. He picks it up. He's going to push ahead.
He got a first
and
down,
he's
I
going to
believe.
get a first down.
Depends where they spot him at, right?
Man, was that Meek or?
That was Ornelas.
So if that's
That was 2. I apologize. That is a 5. I apologize.
so
that
that's
was
Meek.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So Meek
Yeah.
made that catch, man. He picked it up right
Off
off
the
the
floor.
turf with his fingertips.
Like Archie
I
was
thought
throwing
they
it out
might
there.
blow it down, but he picked it up and was able to turn it into a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 34.5. Melanson takes the snap. They're trying to blitz him. They come after him. They
screen
set
play.
up a little
Screen.
screen over to
That's
that
Meek.
side, trying to turn the corners. Meek. He gets
Woo,
knocked out of
ooh,
bounds,
man.
but not before he picks up at least 5.
Woo. That's some tough yards out there,
Yes,
Jones.
it
Yeah,
was.
tough yard.
That young man got hit.
And he was plowing ahead, too.
Yes.
He shook off a couple of tacklers. Then they had him pulling on his jersey, and then somebody come in and finished him off, but not before he picked up 6.
6 yards.
Ball spotted at the 40. 3:38 to go here in the first half. 28-14. Eunice trying to put another scoring run together. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He throws it down the field into double coverage. And we were lucky there.
Yeah, Lopez had to play a little defense right there.
Yes, he did. Lopez went up between
That's
two
double
of them.
coverage there. Man.
And, Melanson was under pressure. And if we've noticed, when Melanson does some things like that, it's usually when he's got people about to hit him in the mouth, and he had people coming at him from both sides, and he just let it go down the field.
I'd rather have him get rid of the ball so quickly like that instead of getting hit by these 6-footers, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We don't need him there.
So we got a timeout on the floor. Don't forget, at the half, the Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight brought to you by Big Cheese, or Bigger Than Me's now, and Outlaw Grill and Johnny Robertson. At the beginning of the year, before we even started, he contacted me and said, "Hey, I still want to do that." And so, that's the things that I think sometimes people don't see. They see the my drink didn't get filled up fast enough. They see the my food was late or whatever. But they miss all the good things. Man, there's so many good things. And I'm I listened to Joe Carpenter, the Hobbs coach, the Hobbs girls coach, speak last night at the Hispano Chamber Banquet. I was up there because I was feeling Hispano. And anyway, I was up there and listening to Joey, and he talked about a general that had given a speech that he listened to, and it was about taking the positives in things and not focusing on those negatives. And I think sometimes we as a community have to do better at that, including myself. It was definitely a look in the mirror. Melanson rolling to the right. There's going to be a flag over there on that back side. Melanson's going to tuck it, run out of bounds on the sideline. He picks up a first, but I think it's going to all come back.
I believe you're right there, Mr. Jones.
Yep. What I was saying about Carpenter's speech, he was talking about some clinic or something that he went to where they had like a 4-star general that came in and spoke to him. And he was talking about how, like 80%, it was some percentage of conversations in today's society in the United States involve negativity. Did you see what so-and-so did, or why are we doing this, or politics, or whatever, and it becomes a negative conversation. And he was talking about redirecting those conversations and trying to find the positivity that's happening. And I got to tell you, man, looking in the mirror, that's me. I sometimes harp on the negative stuff.
It's human nature.
But it definitely made me think about it a little bit. So shout out to Joe Carpenter and the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He lets it go. Got a man here. And he gets hit.
Flag.
And that's going to be a first down.
That was Garcia going for that pass.
And that is Zeke Garcia. Melanson, he had his man behind him, and the pass kind of floated because he had some pressure on him, and so Zeke tried to slow down,
come back and get it.
The defensive back never turned and looked back. He ran right into the receiver, which was Garcia, and that'll be a first down on the pass interference. Yep. So the Cardinals will pick up a first down on that one. And so with 3:15 to go here in the first half, 28-14, and the Cardinals are getting close to. I don't know why. Maybe it's college or the NFL, but I thought that was a spot foul, and they were going to get it way up here, but they didn't.
It is in the NFL for sure.
They just marked it from the line of scrimmage.
Well, we'll take the first down.
Yes, absolutely. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 45. See the positivity there. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Meek trying to break out of some tackles, and he gets struck down.
Yeah, they just met him as soon as he got that ball. He blocked a little bit more on the line, but
he gets struck down for about a 2-yard, maybe a 1.5 yard loss. And so that'll make it second. We'll call it 11, a long 11. Here comes Coach Tyler Almaguer, just walked in, another legend in Eunice Cardinal sports lore, and now the current head coach.
Sports. Baseball coach.
Multiple sports.
Oh, yeah. He's in just about every category of top 10 in baseball that there is. And I got to tell you, I used to always, my personal opinion, his daddy wouldn't agree with me probably, but I always thought he was a better football player than he was a baseball player.
I don't agree with you neither.
Man, I tell you,
that boy can play some baseball.
He was one of the best football quarterbacks I've ever seen that could do so many things. He could throw it.
He had a cannon for an arm.
Oh,
Have
man,
you seen his legs?
He would get back and run like punts. He would return punts, and man, I watched him once when I first moved back to Eunice. It was right here on this field. It was a grass field at that time, and he's in the shotgun. They snapped the ball to him. The other team had a blitz coming up the middle. Linebacker coming right at him, untouched. Tyler takes the snap, takes one step back, plants that back foot, and meets that linebacker like a freaking fullback and sets him on his butt. and then steps up, steps back, and hits Junior Carraza on like a 70-yard pass rope down the field. And that's when I was going, oh, my gosh, I'm a believer in Tyler Almaguer.
You did? Boy?
He's the real
deal.
They
hit you just for even saying that.
Oh, man, he was the real deal. There is no doubt.
Yes, he was a real deal.
Yep.
And on the diamond, man.
Yep. 2:35 to go here in the first half. Melanson rolling to his right, throws it across his body.
Got a man.
He's got a man. That's Lord. Lord's going to pick up about 7. Yeah, he picks up about 7. And he's all the way down inside NMMI territory, across midfield to the 47, and it'll make it 3rd and a long 2. So 2nd and about 12 to 3rd and 2, so picked up about 10 yards there.
Yep.
And so back to the line of scrimmage. The clock runs down to 2 minutes. Melanson in the backfield, has Meek beside him, takes a snap looking down the field, throws it over to the left side, has a man, that's Lord. Lord breaks the tackle. He's out to the 30, the 25, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Lord
breaking tackles and ankles out there, buddy.
He lifted the staff into the air like Moses, parted a couple of defenders, and then turned the corner and said, pardon me while I head for the Red Sea, also known as the end zone.
Excuse me, ponies. Let me get about my way.
As he is all the way down to about the 21, we'll call it the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
NMMI wants a timeout now.
Yeah, NMMI wants to talk about it, so we've got a timeout on the floor. Reminder, don't forget, halftime. Stick around for our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight brought to you by Johnny.
Shout out to these sponsors right fast here. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, and City of Eunice. Thank you to those proud sponsors bringing you this game tonight.
Shout out to Leanne Reeves. She asked if we would show the homecoming at halftime, and I told her we would. So we'll figure out a way to make that happen. As soon as it's half, I'll go over my Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. Also, shout out to James Hale at Tatum. He said Tatum 50, Clayton 0, final in the 3rd quarter. So that game is over up there. Tatum, our Lee County buddies to the north with the win.
He said buddies.
Sometimes they're buddies.
They're good people, man.
I like to think we're buddies. 28-14, 150. Melanson in the backfield, takes a snap, hands to Meek. Meek puts a move on a guy, broke some ankles,
and
heads over to the left side. He's pushing. Meek,
give him a first down.
Meek said, give me some. He put the little stanky leg move on him over there on that left side, and the guy just went limp and fell over, and he did the stanky leg dance. And then headed around the left side.
They didn't give him the first down. That's a horrible spot.
I'm seeing the negativity in that one. 2nd and 1, inside the 15, 124. Taking the snap is Melanson, looking down the field. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Oh, he throws it right into the hands of a defender.
Darn it.
He had people chasing him, grabbing a hold of him. He tried to throw it across his body, and he throws it into the hands of a NMMI Colt.
The number 3, Jordan.
And down went Lord over there, and he's slow getting up off the field, and now he gets up. And, man, that was a dagger right there. That hurt the heart. Reminded me of that game in Texaco where we were up double scores, and then right at the end threw an interception, and back it went the other way.
It went out the window with 2 plays. 2 plays later, Jimmy's back.
I'm a fair weather positivity guy.
Close that window so it don't go out the window.
I knew you were a Cowboys fan.
114. I am a Cowboys fan, but I got my hat hanging in the closet. That's where I leave it most of the time.
That and other stuff too, huh?
They're hard to root for. Yeah, I leave a lot of stuff in the closet. 1:14 to go. Here we go. 28-14. Man, there was
a flag.
There was like 4 people
There's
in
a flag.
motion.
There's a flag.
And they've got flags everywhere. Nimmy's still running with it, though.
Let him waste
That's
that
got to
time.
be a procedural violation.
has to be.
And
Should
I
have
would-
stopped it.
I would have thought you would have stopped that one dead before the play ran. But, oh, well.
Surely they're not going to say we jumped offside.
No, there was a guy going in motion one way, another guy going. That looked like some of that arena football
Yes.
where they take off running back to the
20
other
yards
end
back, yes.
zone and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Illegal motion on the offense. So the Whiteheads saw the same thing I did, just a little
There
later.
must be a Jones out there.
Might be, might be. 1:04 to go here in the first half, 28-14, and the ball goes backwards all the way to about the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 14.
104. That's all right.
Should be 1st and 15, huh?
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some negativity there again, but here we go. Nimmy up to the line of scrimmage. The Eunice defense up there ready to go. Tyson Jones ducking around the middle, trying to find his way through the gap. They're going to run the option over the right side, and the
Who took him
Cardinals
down?
swarm in there.
Was that
One
Jeremy?
of those was number
Jeremy
6,
Zamora?
Zamora, Luis Zamora.
Oh, Luis, I'm sorry. Luis Zamora brought him
Man.
down.
Zamora gets in there and gets a drag down defensive tackle in the backfield, and that'll be a loss for the Colts as the clock continues to run. It's going to be down inside 40, and now Nimmy looks content with just letting that clock run.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we don't want to give it back to Eunice
And
right
the Cardinals
here.
said, you know what? Y'all are big, but the bigger you are, what?
The harder you fall.
Yeah. That's what.
We hope it stays that way for the
There you go.
duration.
Come on, Jones.
We're down to 20 seconds here.
Positivity. Ooh, rub your ears. Rub your ears.
Nimmy in the shotgun. They're going to take the snap, hand it
Right
right
up
up
the
the
middle.
middle. A big gainer up through the middle.
And that
Jones in there
should
around his
bring it to
ankles,
the-
trying to see who else was in there. Maybe
Should.
Hussey.
That'll get us
And
to
I
halftime.
think that will get us to halftime as they're going to let it run out. So at the half, the Cardinals lead Nimmy 28-14. Want to jump right over to our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. Each week during football season, our broadcast recognizes the amazing men and women who make the Eunice Public Schools the greatest public schools in New Mexico. Tonight, we welcome and recognize another young lady that I've known most of her entire life, a young lady with Eunice roots. Dad was a Cardinal, Mom was a Cardinal, brother was a state champion Cardinal, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins were not only Cardinals, but state champion Cardinals. Another one of those families that probably has as many ties to state championship Cardinal teams as just about any family in town. She's a state champion herself. Cardinal spirit, it's in her blood. Hardworking, kind, competitive, intelligent young lady. Just a great young lady all the way around. She comes from an amazing family that I consider my friends, great people. A couple of weeks ago, Eunice hosted the grand opening of the new Joe Langston Arena and the new Wally Goodman Complex. It was an extremely busy night, lots of people, a lot going on. Recindo and I were covering double duties as we were unable to tour the facility as it opened, as most people did, as we were setting up to do the broadcast and didn't have a chance to tour. After the game, most were tired and ready to go home. Most had had enough and were ready to get out of there. However, Recindo and I were excited to see the new place. We hadn't gotten to look around as we were setting up all the broadcast equipment and taking it down when everyone else was either running out the door or trying to run everyone out the door. One young lady took us under her wing and said, "Hey, come on, I'll show you guys around." She graciously walked us around the facility, showing us every room, every closet, everything we wanted to see. She didn't appear irritated that she had to stay late. She was just as excited to show it to us as we were to see it. Even when other school employees yelled, "Hurry up, let's go home," she understood how important that new facility was to us, as Recindo and I had both been heavily involved in the entire process, and how excited we were, and she kindly entertained us, and we appreciate her. Her kindness, unselfishness, and flat-out excitement to show off the facility made my heart happy, as I wish we had more that had that mentality and that attitude. Cardinal virtues: kindness, respect, a helping hand, service to others, putting others above themselves. In fact, today when I came up here to pick up Brandon after the pep rally, I look up and I see her wearing a colored vest with a stop sign, and she's out directing traffic in one of the intersections after I had just wrote all this stuff up, and I thought, that's her. Then I walk up the stairs today to get in here. Charlie's already in here, and he tells me she let him in.
Yep.
And came all
Offered
the way
to
up
carry
here.
all my stuff up here.
Yes, and so tonight we recognize Kyla Coburn.
Congratulations,
Always
Kyla.
willing to help others,
Always.
coaching, leading. There's nothing she won't do to help and improve Eunice and the Eunice Public Schools. That is what it's all about, and we need more of you. And that negativity, less of that.
True
we
that.
are proud of you and happy to have you in Eunice. Coach Colburn, you will receive an Outlaw Grill gift card thanks to Johnny Robertson. Thank you to Johnny and Outlaw, and thank you, Kyla Colburn, for being awesome. This week's Eunice Employee Spotlight recognizes Eunice Public School employee Kyla Colburn. Congratulations, Kyla. Eat you some great food at Outlaw Grill. Thank you very much.
You left one thing off, Mr. Jones. Should be a great mentor.
Yep.
She'll be a great mentor for these younger coaches coming in. For a young student who needs it, she's a great person all the way around, boss.
Yeah, good people. Whole family's good people.
Well
And
deserved.
in fact, I may be crazy, but I think the Jones that's out there.
Yes, they are.
Although he's not related to me, might be related to her.
Yeah.
So
you are absolutely right
just
there.
good folks all the way around. Kyla Coburn, we appreciate you. You're always smiling, always happy, always waving. Anytime I see her, it's always positive. I don't believe I've ever had a negative interaction with her. So shout out to Kyla Coburn. We appreciate you. So we've got the homecoming festivities going to happen here at the half. And we are going to try to, as much as we can, cover it. Probably what we'll do is just open our mics and try to let you listen to the speakers from up above. That seemed to work the best the last time we did one of these.
We are right underneath three big old speakers.
So we'll just leave our mics open. We'll try not to say anything we shouldn't as we're sitting here in the back. It'll be all about positivity, Coach Karp and Hobbs. So anyway, we'll take a little break. Looks like they're getting ready to get started with the homecoming festivities, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the EHS Homecoming Coronation for 2025. Introducing first tonight our freshman attendants. Our freshman attendants are Paola Castro and Benjamin Olivares. Paola is the daughter of Claudia and Hyan Castro. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Hyan. Paola participates in volleyball, basketball, track, and competition cheer. She has been listed on the honor roll throughout her years of school, was a member and secretary of the National Junior Honor Society at Caton Middle School, was voted Miss CMS by her peers, and is currently a member of the Student Council and is freshman class president. Her proudest accomplishment to date is declaring Jesus as her Lord and Savior. Her most memorable moment so far in high school is being voted class president and selected for the homecoming court. Paola is focused on enjoying her freshman year with her fellow classmates and making the best out of her high school year. Ben is the son of Erica Olivares. He participates in football, basketball, and track. He was listed on the honor roll throughout middle school and is a member of the Student Council. His proudest accomplishment to date is going to state track as an 8th grader. graduate high school with honors and pursue a career path as an electrician. Freshman attendants, Paola Castro and Benjamin Olivares. Sophomore attendants are Lexi Garcia and Carlos Armendariz. Lexi is the daughter of Susie and Enrique Garcia. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Enrique. Lexi participates in volleyball, basketball, and softball. She is currently taking honors classes and is consistently on the honor roll. Her proudest accomplishment to date is being able to play in a state softball game as an 8th grader. Her most memorable moment to date is when she and her friends would ding-dong ditch at state softball and almost getting caught. Sorry, Coach K. Lexi plans to attend college somewhere in Texas and become a nurse assistant or pediatrician. Carlos is the son of Ginger McCaslin and Carlos Armendariz. He participates in football, basketball, baseball, is a member of the student council, and volunteers to help with the Lions Club. Carlos's proudest accomplishment to date is throwing a no-hitter against the Loving JV, while his most memorable is going undefeated for JV football. He plans to attend college at the University of Texas. Sophomore attendants, Lexi Garcia and Carlos Armendariz. Junior attendants are Layleen Zamora and Andrew Robledo. Layleen is the daughter of Jeanette and Alfonso Zamora. She is being escorted tonight by her dad, Alfonso. Layleen participates in volleyball, basketball, softball, and cheer. She is consistently on the superintendent's and principal's honor roll throughout high school. Her proudest accomplishment to date started in the 8th grade, taking high school classes during middle school. It was scary at first, but she got through those years like a breeze. Her most memorable moment in high school is playing varsity softball as an 8th grader and winning the Mesilla Valley Tournament Championship. Layleen doesn't know what she wants to do as of yet, but is currently taking dual credit classes and at NMJC, plans to graduate high school with honors and continue that through college. She will continue with her basics at NMJC after graduation. Andrew is the son of Lindsay Turner and David Robledo and the brother of Mackenzie Elise Lujan. He participates in baseball and cheerleading, is a member of the student council, and was vice president for the Youth Advisory Council last year. He is consistently on the principal's and superintendent's honor rolls. Andrew has held a class officer position every year so far in high school. Freshman year reporter, sophomore year secretary, and is currently the junior class president. He has served his community by raising socks for Isaiah's Kitchen and options during Socktober for a Eunice Youth Advisory Council initiative. Andrew's proudest accomplishments to date is definitely having the honor to be named Student of the Year for his class the last 3 years. His most memorable moment in his high school is watching the graduation parade of last year's class and seeing my closest friend's float go by. She's not here tonight because she hates me. Just kidding, Avery. I still love you, I guess. Andrew plans to go to college for law and become a paralegal or a lawyer, and in time, even a judge. Junior attendants, Layleen Zamora and Andrew Robledo. Senior queen candidates are Jocelyn Klaus, Elizabeth Gatton, and Adaris Ruiz Villa. The senior king candidates are Grayson Meek, Roy School III. We will start with Jaslyn. Jaslyn is the daughter of Rodney and Misty Klaus. She is being escorted by her father, Rodney. Jaslyn has participated in volleyball, basketball, and softball. Her academic achievements include the Principal's and Superintendent's Honor Roll, Junior Year Student of the Year. She is a Jack Maddox Foundation Scholarship recipient, semifinalist, and received an Award of Excellence given by the National Academy of Future Physicians and Medical Scientists. Jazzy was freshman class president, sophomore class vice president, junior class secretary. She has been an active on student council for 4 years and is running for student council vice president this year with Leslie beside her. She is also a member of the National Honor Society. Jaslyn serves her community through Toys for Tots, the Eunice Toy Drive, and volunteers for her church, the Eunice First Assembly of God. Her proudest accomplishment to date is becoming a big sister to her brother Rylan, and her most memorable moment in high school is Coach Frazier getting the bus stuck in Ruidoso. She plans to go to college and then transfer to a pre-med program to eventually become a doctor in the pediatric intensive care unit. Grayson is the son of Amy and Kendall Meek. He participates in football and track. He is insistently on the superintendent's honor roll, is a member of the National Honor Society, and reporter for the Student Council. Grayson's proudest accomplishment to date is going to state track in Albuquerque. His most memorable moment in high school is moving schools before his junior year. He plans to go to college at Texas Tech. Our next attendant, Elizabeth, is the daughter of Cindy and Raul Gaton. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Raul. Elizabeth participates in volleyball, cheer, basketball, softball, and track. She is consistently on the Principal's Honor Roll and was the reporter for the National Honor Society. Lizzie was named Student of the Year for her freshman and sophomore years. She was vice president of her freshman class, president of her sophomore class, vice president last year. She will be running for student council president with Jazzy as her running mate. Lizzie has served her community in the Eunice Toy Drive and Toys for Tots. Her proudest accomplishment to date is being selected to go to Washington, D.C. this last summer. Her most memorable moment in high school was the bus getting stuck with Mr. Frazier and the varsity basketball teams. Elizabeth plans to attend New Mexico Junior College and then transfer to Midland College and study radiology. Elijah is the son of Deandra and Jacob Melanson. He participates in football, basketball, baseball, and track, where he is the two-time state champ in the 4x200 and the state champ in the 4x400. He has attained perfect attendance in past years and is an active member of the EHS Student Council. Elijah's proudest moment to date was winning the 4x200 relay back-to-back at state track and setting a school record in the 4x400. His most memorable moment is sharing the field with his brother and his dad in his last senior year. Elijah plans to attend college and earn a bachelor's degree in kinesiology while also competing at the collegiate level in football. Our final Queen contestant, Adaris Ruiz, is the daughter of Dulce and Jesus Ramon Ruiz. She is being escorted tonight 2 years in the National Honor Society. She is consistently named to the Principal Honor Roll and was Student of the Year in 2022. Adaris was class treasurer her freshman year and is class secretary this year. She is running for Student Council treasurer and for president of the National Honor Society. Her proudest accomplishment will be becoming a tia to 2 little boys. Her most memorable moment in high school was going to the Living Desert her freshman year, getting to get out of school, hang out with friends, and ending the day with a Happy Meal at McDonald's. Adaris plans to attend Arizona State University to study psychology and then consider pursuing a career as a child psychologist or neuropsychologist. She also plans to open a makeup brand named after herself in the future. Royce. Royce is the son of Jennifer and Royce Gould. Royce has been a valuable member of the EHS Student Council for 4 years. He is consistently on the Principal's Honor Roll and was elected sophomore class treasurer and has been class president both his junior and senior years. His proudest accomplishment is being able to lead his class through this year as class president. After high school, Royce plans to go to New Mexico Junior College and study automation. His most memorable moment in high school was getting lost at the Living Desert Zoo during Dr. Holland's field trip. And now our 2024 queen. Here to crown our new queen is the 2024 homecoming queen, Norma Ponce. Norma is the daughter of Celia Armendariz and Ramon Ponce. She is currently attending Midland College, where she is working toward her associate's degree while also completing the prerequisite courses for the sonography program. Her favorite memory from high school would be senior year English class, laughing and not paying attention with Alina, Elgin, and Alondra. Sorry, Miss Hobbs. Sorry, Alondra. Anyway, this has been long. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, based on student body voting of individual Queen and King candidates not paired as couples, the EHS 2025 homecoming queen is Jaslyn Klaus. And the EHS king, in what I will say, both queen and king were the closest margins we have seen. The EHS king is Elijah Melanson. Norma will crown Queen Jaslyn. The senior cheerleaders will crown King Melanson. Queen Jaslyn will be presented with flowers, a signed football, and a sash. King Elijah will be presented with a signed football and a sash. And now, introducing your King and Queen of 2025, Jaslyn Klaus and Elijah Melanson. The King and Queen will now present their court. I think the cheerleaders will present their court with royalty sashes, and the court will gather near the 50-yard line for pictures. Congratulations to all.
Yeah, I'd say the coaches are calling for their football players, and the cheerleaders and homecoming people are saying, get out here and take a picture. And that's a tough one. That was a long homecoming festivities. Congratulations to everyone. But you can tell the coaches are like, hey, we got a football game to play. Let's get going. So Melanson was already running off the field, taking his little crown off, and they were telling him the ladies over here were telling him to put that dang crown back on and get back out there and line up. But
got a game to play.
Got to play some football here.
Yeah. So anyway, getting ready to get started. We will we'll do our normal, take just a brief break here, and we'll be back ready to proceed. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
This is Evan McCaleb.
This is Caleb Butler.
This is Ashton Thompson.
This is Johnny Robertson.
This is Chad Dean.
This is Heath Dean.
This is Jerry Gladden. This is Adam Thompson.
This is Braylon Jeter.
I'm Edward Charo.
This is Juwan Juarez.
This is George Ortega.
This is Conacher Pierce.
This is Richard Brown.
This is Jonathan Caballero.
This is Avante Trujillo.
This is Cameron Santa Cruz.
This is Hayden Dean.
This is Zeke Benton.
This is Josh Lynn.
This is Billy Caperton.
This is TJ Martinez.
This is Mason Caperton.
This is Jacob Ortega.
This is Isaiah Hernandez.
Hey, this is Noel Mendoza.
This is Ovion Taveras.
This is Julius Woods.
This is Gary Frazier.
This is Kevin Garcia.
This is Jorge Ontiveros.
This is Drew Reynolds. This is Lynn White.
This is Augustine Jr. Carraza.
This is Nick Thompson.
This is
This is Travis Pearson.
This is Willie Dean. This is Ryan Dean.
Randall Montanez.
And this is Jimmy Jones, and we are the Eunice Cardinals.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports, here live from Cardinal Stadium in Eunice as your Eunice Cardinals lead 28-14 over NMMI. And I gotta tell you, I know we got a whole half to play, but the Cardinals definitely in that first half have put the whoop-de-doo on me, because I will tell you, I was concerned when I looked at scores, matchups, numbers before the game, the size of this NMMI team. I wasn't sure what we had in us, but I guarantee you this first half they've shown they can play with anybody they want to.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
I agree 100% on that comment.
So the Cardinals get ready to kick off here. Here comes that little poocher over to the right side, taken cleanly this time by a Colt. They're going to flock in there and take him down about the 35-yard line, so the Colts will start 1st and 10 from about the 35.
That's number 13 who received that ball there for the Colts.
And congratulations, I believe that was Jazzy Klaus and our quarterback Melanson that were the homecoming king and queen.
They're royalty. Sir. They're royalty.
And also shout out and congratulations to Miss Kyla Colburn, our No Mark Broadcasting's Outlaw Grill Employee Spotlight recipient. Congratulations to Miss Colburn. We appreciate you and all that you do. She's got everything about her exudes that Cardinal spirit. Yes. And so we appreciate you. I saw her down there running around the field a while ago hauling stuff near halftime, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, she
stays
does.
busy 100% of the time.
So NMMI back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted about the 35, 36. They get into that little power I formation, and they go the opposite way.
It's going to be reverse here.
Oh, they fake it one way and then turn and go back. Kind of a misdirection play. They set up in that little formation that the whole first half they ran that way. They pitched it like a sweep this way, but as soon as he caught it, you could tell it was a planned deal. He planted, reverse pivoted, and went back the original way. So
I knew that was going to happen eventually.
Definitely had all the Cardinals kind of leaning the wrong direction. They do pick up about 4. The ball's now spotted about the 40. So 2nd and 6 for NMMI. That little stack thing they do at the beginning, I keep waiting to see what else they're going to do out of it, because this is what they've done most of the time, and then run right behind that guy going that way. There they go, right behind that guy going that way. And as long as you can pick up 6 like that, then it don't matter. That's
Did
what
they give
you
him
do
the first
every
down?
time.
No, he's too short, right?
I think he's about 1 short, I think.
About a 2
it's
inches short.
close.
That was Zamora on the tackle there.
About 6 inches short.
Oh, we'll go with 12.
They just
they
pointed.
gave it to him?
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Wow.
they pointed. They looked at least a half yard short, but they pointed and said first down, so the chains move. And so here we go, 1st and 10, ball now at the 46-yard line. Looking around, trying to see who we got over there. Here comes Jones up in the hole. They're going to throw it out here to this right side. They do throw the pass, a little swing pass, and they're going to pick up at least 15 on that play. That's about a 15-yard gain. They threw a wrinkle at us.
Kind of threw us off balance here.
You know, you can always look for those adjustments that are made at halftime, and so far
The
you
Colts
saw that
did a little bit, right?
Yeah, you saw that little reverse, you know, where you reverse field on the sweep. Now you've seen a little
pass.
Pass out over to this side, a little swing pass. And so a couple of adjustments made by NMMI. Let's see if the Cardinals can adjust as well.
Trying to get that cough in.
11:18 to go here in the third, 28-14. NMMI comes to the line of scrimmage, ball spotted at the 40. Man, that's an old school formation too. There they go with the
Old
man in
school. I don't think
formation.
I've
They're
ever
going to
seen
hit
it.
it right up the middle and
Boom.
coming through and grabbing him, trying to see who that was that grabbed him up.
The 53.
That's 76. Big 7'6" getting up all in his business. That's Manny Galvan. Galvan gets in there and wrapped him up. He wrapped that running back up quicker than the running back wrapped the ball up.
Yeah.
He jumped that gap,
He was
didn't he?
wrapped
Real
up before
quick.
he had his hands around the ball.
Manny Galvan, where you been all my life? That was nice for Mr. Galvan. 10:48 to go here in the third. 28-14 still your score. Ball spotted at the 40, 2nd and 10. Man in motion. They're going to head that way. They fake the option and then drop back into a
wide
pass,
open.
And they throw that.
Oh, he
and
drops
he
it.
dropped it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my goodness.
He was in for 2 touchdowns. How
CD
wide open he was.
CD Lamb is in the building. CD Lamb is in the building.
No doubt about it.
Woo!
Thank you,
Man, we needed that one. He flat out dropped it.
He
It
couldn't
looked
believe he was that wide open.
It
could
looked
he?
like my Cowboys playing on Thursday night.
Well, who missed that pass coverage?
Wow.
The whole team missed the pass
Good
coverage on that one.
night.
What pass coverage? He said.
You know, that was the throwback that some of the players had told me about in film that they had
Oh, okay.
watched. That they get that little play going and then they step back and throw back to that opposite side, and that was it. So it's 3rd and 10, 10:30 to go here. They're going to run that little pass out over to that other side. They picked up 15 on it early, and they're going to pick up another 15 here, and it's going to be first down as they ran that exact same play that got them 15 on this side. Now they ran it the other way.
He got 20 on the other side.
Yep.
Man,
So
we had him too, Jones. We had him.
Yes, we did.
Time to do some more adjusting here, boys.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 25-yard line. 10:27 to go in the third. 28-14. Hadn't heard from my wife in a while. She's on her way back from Albuquerque. Been up there with the Hub School staff. Shout out if you're listening.
There's some dead spots out there.
A lot of nowhere out there for sure. Man, they got 3 wide receivers over here to the right. They were going to try to set up that little swing pass. The Cardinals jumped it this time. They throw it through the middle. It goes off the hands of about a 6'8" Stretch McGee. I don't know who that was, but man, that ball went right off his hands too.
Yes, them Colts just can't catch tonight, which
Man,
is a blessing for the
I
Eunice
wonder
Cardinals.
if maybe like at halftime they got their hands wet or something. Sometimes those gloves, you get them a little wet.
Too wet
they
or
get a
too
little, they get a
sticky?
little slimy. And,
I don't know.
But man, that is 2 passes that have went right through the hands of receivers.
Wide open receiver, not just.
2nd and 10. Here comes that little shift. Usually going to run it that way in the first half. Let's see if they do it. There they go, right that way, and it's met right at the line.
And boom.
That was the defensive end on that side that was first, trying to see that number.
I think that was Jones, wasn't
That's
it?
Jones right in there. He stepped up in there. And then maybe number 5.
But Jones was the first one to hit him.
Yes, which is Meek. So Jones and Meek. Shout out to Melissa Holland. She says that Farwell, Texas has beat Texaco 44-6.
So that's 2.
That's a big rivalry down there.
Yes,
too.
it is. So back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 9. They're going to pitch out, run a little sweep to this side, trying to turn the corner. They're going to drag him down by his shoelaces. Who is that that's got the laces?
Ben Olivas, isn't it?
Man, little Ben had the laces. He wasn't letting them go.
Nothing for
that
nothing.
running back was hopping, dragging, pulling. He pulled him for about 9 yards.
He waited for the rest of the Cardinals to fly in and help him
the
out.
rest of the Cardinals were a little slow getting there. It's going to make it 4th and 1. Lovington 21, Carlsbad 24 at the half, Hobbs 23, Roswell 7 at the half.
Wow.
Appreciate the updates for sure. Shout out to my neighbors, the Hollands, Roger, Melissa. We appreciate you guys. And it looks like we're going to, all the Whiteheads moving everybody back.
Little warning.
Getting them inside the box. So 9 minutes to go, 4th and 1. Big play here, biggest play so far this half. Cardinals trying to get a stop. They run the pitch out to the left side. He's got a ton of room. Headed out that way. He easily gets a first down and then some. He's going to pick up about 4. Needed 1. He picked up 4 or 5.
Yes. Maybe a first and goal there, huh? No. That's just before the 10. So.
And Lord just called himself off the field. He just run waving his hands and running to the side.
A little tired maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. That's a strange.
I've never seen that before.
Strange deal, yeah. He run waving, and they put somebody in for him. He was in on that tackle, him and Melanson. They try to run that option play. They do, and the Cardinals sniff it out and getting in there, trying to see who that is that has him by the ankles.
I couldn't grab his number. He got up way too fast.
Yeah, it's on that far side. I can't see the number either. Golly.
It's 0?
40. I think that's a 40-something. Where did he go? Man, I can see him, but he still hadn't turned his body. It might be 0. If it's 0, that is Hassi. I think it is Hassiel.
Yeah, I think it was 0.
I just can't see. I'm blind. I'm about to stand up. I'm looking through this blurred double glass, too. So 8 minutes to go here. They run the option. They hand it right up the middle. The Cardinals are there. That's Jones again.
Yep.
Jones.
There's no doubt. You can see Jones' number from a mile away.
5'4", wearing the Urlacher number in honor of his grandpa, Kenny Jones. He was an Urlacher fan, a Chicago Bears fan, so they had him change his number this year, and he said, no doubt, I'm going with 5'4" if I need to change.
Yep.
So shout out to the T-man, Tyson Jones. It's a good stop there. 3rd down now and about 7. Inside the 10. 7:20 to go here in the 3rd. Man in motion. They're going to run that way. They pitch it back to that man in motion.
Oh, they stopped him.
He's going to pick up about 6 probably. I think he's going to be about a yard. They gave him a heck of a spot again.
Yeah, always give him good spots.
They spotted like where he rolled to instead of where he went down at. But that's going to make it 4th and 1 again. Maybe a long one, maybe 2.
So gotta have a stand here, boys. Gotta have a stand.
He's come by that little pass right here, Mr. Jones.
He's
I bet.
inside the 5. We'll call it the 3.5. He needs to get to the 1 for a first down. It's 4th down. Here they go with that little shift. They usually run that way right behind him, and that's where they win. And they hit him in the line, and they're driving him. They're pushing him, and they push him back, way back. I think they stopped him.
And there's a flag on the field, Jones.
I hope we didn't jump the gun.
Or
Man,
did he
I
pick
hope
it up?
so, too. I see a flag laying over there. They're pointing over here at our sideline. Oh, we're going to decline it. So I think that's a defensive stop there.
Yes, I know for up,
boys.
Man, a host of Cardinals in there. I thought I saw big 64 in there. Definitely saw Jones piling in there, but I thought I saw 64, which is Joel Sosa. And so there was a number of other Cardinals. That was a great stop.
But they were the 2 initial ones.
Yes. Great stop down there by the Cardinals, and they'll take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that's what we like to play at, Jones. That's what we like to play at.
They're about the 3-yard line. 6:38 to go in the 3rd. 28-14 lead. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Meek. He's got a little room. He breaks it up the middle. Still on his feet. Pushing down all the way outside the 15 to about the 16-yard line. First down, Meek.
Beautiful job. They're coming out the run play, being successful at it, man. Meek having a great game right now.
I concur. There's nothing meek about the way he's playing today, for sure.
It's not. I love that right there. I'm going to write down now.
The Whitehead keeps blowing his whistle and signaling up here to run the clock. There he goes. They finally started. Melanson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls over here to his left side, looking down the field. He throws it across his body.
Probably let him load too much.
Man, he's so good. He's talented. But that rolling across his body and trying to throw, especially when he's got pressure, man, you're having to turn your shoulders and your whole upper body.
Across to Mahomes pass,
if you think about that, you're running one direction and your whole body's twisted around, pointed down the other way. Just trying to do that here to demonstrate without the camera on me almost hurts my back.
I have to put you down.
I'm telling you, you may have to take me out and give me some shots or something. That's right. So 2nd down and 10. Ball still about the 16-yard line. Melanson takes the ball in the shotgun, hands it to Meek. Meek trying to break a tackle. He does, but they pile in there. Colts came in going kicking and screaming. They were able to get a hold of him. Yeah, just like that, Charlie. That was a good horse.
That's a good mule out there.
That's a good horse.
The back end of one.
So he gets about to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 3rd down and 10 and a half. And so the Cardinals trying to get their backs off their own end zone here. Melanson takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Got a little pressure. He throws it out to the side. He's got some room. Trying to break free is number 14. He's going to push ahead. And that is Garcia, and he's going to make it a 1st down. That'll be 1st down, Cardinals. 1st down.
Another Eunice Cardinal.
1st down. So the Cardinals with the 1st down right there. And they are out to about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Offense still out there ready to go. They're saying start the clock.
Roll it, Billy.
Start the clock, Billy. Start the clock, or whoever's down there running the clock. All right, now they got it. All right. I'm hollering down there, too.
The time's our friend, guys.
Yeah, we want it running. We're ahead.
Look at
Meek.
Meek.
Right up the middle. Meek breaking. He's busting. He's still pushing ahead, and he's all the way across the 45.
Let me show you what I got
No,
here.
that's number 2.
Oh, is that 2?
Yeah, that is Jesse Ornelas.
Jesse Ornelas. Man, I tell you.
That
you
2
got
and that
one
5.
That's 2 and one that's 5, and
Yes.
they're built similarly when
Yeah,
they're
they
standing out there. My apologies, Ornelas, and they're telling them to run the
Come
clock.
on, run the clock, boys.
Run the clock. We're winning. We got to run that thing. Run that clock.
Get on it. Get on it.
We need that guy from Estancia.
I think they're mad at us, but
they're mad at him. You want to do it? Come over here.
Yeah, they're the White Hats even getting on the
gave us a
coaches.
warning, huh?
Yeah, he's telling them to run the clock. We want that clock to run,
We
too.
definitely want that clock running.
We're ahead 2 touchdowns. We want the clock to run.
You blew it louder.
Tell them to quit eating and push that button.
And nacho cheese on that button.
Nacho cheese
He's
on.
going to hand it right up the middle. Is that Ornelas
Yes, sir,
again?
that is Ornelas.
He's pushing ahead. And he's going to push him ahead for about 7 yards. His line, man, those linemen right there, were digging deep, and they were pushing right beside him, driving. And so that's about a 7-yard pickup. It's going to make it 2nd and short 3.
You got to take care of that ball.
Take care of the ball and keep pushing them.
They're across midfield down to the 46. Back up to the line of scrimmage, 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Taking the snap is Melanson. He's going to hand it to Ornelas again, trying to turn the corner, pushing forward. He's going to be close to that 1st down, depending on the spot. Let's see where they spotted here. That's going to be just short. So 3rd and less than a yard for a 1st here. 4:30. And
the clock is running.
No, it's fixed now. It's stopped again. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Ornelas pushes forward, and he's going to drive, and he's going to get it. They got to give him that one. And definitely.
His hand, so.
Yeah, they're going to stop it right there and mark it, and now they're going to push it.
Yes, they
ahead.
did. First down.
It is 1st down, Cardinals. So 4:22 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Got a little exciting there. The Whiteheads blowing that whistle
and it's too late too.
And doing that. There it goes.
He shakes his head.
Everybody in the bleachers is turning around yelling too.
Whitehead's going to throw his arm out.
Melanson with the ball, looking down. He throws it to the left
could it
side.
be?
He's got a
it is out of his hands.
Lopez
Lopez misses for the first time tonight.
Man. He had Lopez in the corner. Hits him right in the hands in between 2 defenders. Just wasn't able to reel it in.
The Colts weren't expecting that neither.
The curse of C.D. Lamb is on both teams here tonight.
No doubt.
He's some holy water out there. Huh?
I'm telling you, we have to get the Lord to deliver us some holy water. 4:09 to go here in the 3rd. 2nd and 10. Melanson already back up there ready. He hands it right up the middle to Meek.
Look at Meek.
Busts
Look at
up
Meek.
the middle. Still on his feet, dragging defenders down inside the 30. Meek saying, can I get a witness? Give Meek the ball.
Hey, he's Meek-alicious tonight, ain't he?
I'm telling
Boy.
you. Woo. Man. they're telling him to run that clock again.
That's probably the hardest job in the stadium to do.
It probably is. They're going to hand it to Meek again. Meek's got room again. He's still pushing. He's driving.
Oh, there's a flag.
And a flag came in. Almost got to be where that is a holding.
Yeah.
That's like right in the middle of everything. Man, that was a heck of a run by Meek there again. That's about a 12-yard, and he probably drugged people 10 of those.
And they're 12 tough yards.
Yes.
He's getting hit all over the place. Can't even strike.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back. Looked like a holding call. They call that on 55. Trying to see. And I can't see Gonzalez. Maybe?
Osvaldo Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's who they call it on. So that'll back it up. It makes it 1st and 20. 3:45 to go here in the third. Melanson back there with Meek beside him. He's got trips to his right, one to the left. Takes a snap, looks over to his right side, throws it over. He's got Jesse. Jesse trying to turn the corner. He ended up picking up about maybe 6 or 7. Needed 20. And but that's a good first play. So gets some of it back for sure. So that's going to make it second. We'll call it 14.
Second and 8. Just let it go.
Yeah, I gotta
just let it go.
It's good stuff. Always entertainment. Second, we'll call it a long 13, maybe 14. Taking the snap, gonna hand it right up the middle to Meek. Still pushing, but he's only gonna pick up maybe 2.
Well, I mean, you got to keep going till they figure it out, and then you can change it up.
Well, they figured it out.
They figured it out that time.
2:50 to go here in the third. And so now here they go again. Third down and long. It's a long 12-13, 2:40. Taking the snap is Melanson. He's looking down the field. He's got a little room. Throws it across his body, and he's got Jesse. Jesse trying to make a move, and he does at the 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown!
Yes! Touchdown!
Touchdown!
That was Zeke Garcia.
Zeke, I called him Jesse. Zeke.
Jesse's a running back.
Man.
Oh, we got some laundry on the field.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Here he threw his hands up in the air. It's touchdown.
Not if the what? Look, man, Coach Jackson is they're going to call on them. Coach Jackson's all the way out there on the field. He was going to lose it that time.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Limit number 13. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
I'll be kicking it into the end zone now.
Yeah, the Eunice coaching staff was going to lose it.
Living, huh?
They were going to lose it.
Oh, you run out there? Oh, okay. Okay, good.
He went up there, shook his hand, ran back up to the sideline.
He's like, what? Oh, okay.
You're doing a great job. You know that? Doing a
good job. Good job.
Positivity. Taking the snap. They're going to run it to Meek right up the middle, and he powers in there. Meek puts it in for 2, and your Cardinals lead. With 2:24 to go in the third, the Cardinals lead 36-14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Give a shout out to those sponsors: City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply are your proud sponsors for tonight's matchup. And there's your cheerleaders cheering them on.
Beautiful job there starting this quarter here, or in this quarter, spreading the ball out, passing and running. Beautiful job by Garcia. Beautiful job by Ornelas and Meek out there representing very good tonight.
And a really good job by the defense for standing them up.
Yes,
down there inside the 10, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I concur for
looks
sure.
like we're the bigger people on the field right now, right, Jones?
Man, plowing through, doing things. I mean, this Cardinal team right now
is
shocking
a lot of people.
Oh, man, I tell you, they're opening my eyes.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, boys. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
Well, they are bringing that fight tonight. That is for sure. Still a lot of football to be played, but 36-14 with 2:24 to go here in the third against a very, very solid NMMI football team.
But the Colts are young.
We'll kick off at the 45-yard line of.
Yeah, they're not stallions yet.
No, they're stallions yet.
Man, I guarantee you they're
I hate
big
to
as
see them
stallions.
grow up.
Yeah, me too.
That 6 foot be like 8 foot next week, huh?
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
So and I had a message here from Randy Gladden about the clock and how it runs. I agree with you when the ball is like when it's a first down or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case. And you may be right. I may be wrong, and I could definitely.
When it's a first down, it stops.
Then you got to stop it
until they
but
get the ball set.
on some of those
and then
times,
it
we're
goes.
stopping it after a run play.
Yeah.
And we're not running the clock at all.
And
so
then when you stop it after the first down, then as soon as they set the ball, then you start it back again.
Well, and I think they have to set the chains.
Yeah.
I think that's what Randy's saying,
Well,
that the clock is the scorekeeper is supposed to keep the clock stopped until the chains are set, and if the chains aren't set, that they can't run the clock. And I think that's the case on a first down, but on these plays where it's a 4-yard pickup, I don't think the clock should be stopped.
All I gotta say, you can't pay me enough to run the clock.
No,
these
no,
games.
But also, I would say when the white hat rolls his arm, it's time to turn the clock on. Right?
Yeah, I don't know that answer.
He's the authority on that field out there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's going a little far.
Yeah, you're pushing it, bud. You're pushing it.
First and 10, ball spotted just outside the 20. And we've got a timeout on the field. Nimmy wants to talk about it.
The coach looked confused out there.
Yeah, he ran out there frustrated, swinging his arms around like he
y'all
just
are all
didn't
doing
care.
150 push-ups before
Start
you get
the
on
clock.
bus.
He's out there screaming, "Start the clock!"
Yeah, I am definitely not a rules perfectionist.
No,
I don't know them all. I thought though that on a normal run and play, I didn't think the clock stopped on those.
Unless it's a first down.
Yeah, or went out of bounds.
Or out of bounds, yeah.
But I don't know. And maybe all those are first downs. Maybe I'm confused in my thinking, and those were first downs each time, and maybe that was the delay. But I know our coaching staff, including the ones that were sitting right beside us, are jumping up, waving their arms in the air, saying run the clock. The official out there on the field are waving his arms in the air, saying run the clock.
Sign a warning. You got to start the clock.
The head coach turned around and looked up here and started waving his arm around, and half the bleachers are turned around looking up here screaming run the clock.
Everybody looked like a bunch of helicopters down there.
Yes.
The winds all of a sudden picked up.
Yeah.
Blew our papers around there and all kind of stuff.
And the clock never started?
No. No.
Billy's eating nachos over there.
Quit saying his name. The clock keeper. Don't quit saying his name.
Sorry, Billy. I'll vote for you.
Put a target on his back there, bud.
Yeah,
All that said is to kill 2 minutes of our time here with these guys.
So here we go. 2:24 to go. 36-14 is your score.
And Nimmy ready.
Nimmy in the shotgun, it looks like. First time I think I've seen them in the shotgun. They're going to take the snap. They're looking past the whole way. They're going to throw it down that left side of the field. Oh, and that's going to be a flag, and that's going to be pass interference on Melanson. Definitely got there early.
It was uncatchable.
And then the
a little taunting, huh?
player's going to turn around and do some taunting.
We can't get a flag for that?
Yeah, I thought so. He's turned around talking and doing like the Gatorade or the Florida Gator Chomp.
That's almost like
he looked like one of the Montanezes doing that Gator Chomp there.
That's almost as bad as spitting on somebody else.
Yeah. See, Coach Jackson's out there on the field saying,
He's
what
like,
about
that?
He's asking him, what about the Gator Chomp at the end? Yep.
We're going to do a Coco Beware out there.
So that's going to make it 1st and 10. Ball now spotted at the 35-yard line. We appreciate you guys. Final, Santa Rosa 8, Las Vegas Robertson 0. That came from Melissa Holland. That's an interesting one there for
game,
sure.
Huh?
Yep. Yeah, we appreciate you. Appreciate all the information. There's the snap. They run a little option out of that shotgun, trying to get it to this side. Good open field tackle there. And there comes a late flag, and I don't know what that will be. It came flying in late.
Somebody hit him with a helmet or something?
Only thing I can think of. 36, Tularosa Estancia 24 at the end of the third, thanks to Brandon Padilla.
What?
Oh, man.
Young hacker.
That can't be because he wasn't going down. Well,
Okay, but it's 15 yards. Ain't no do about it.
Yeah, so the Eunice coaching staff back out there on the field again, not very happy. And lots of interesting stuff for sure. Shout out to Tasha Pilcher. We appreciate you listening. Thank you, always listening and paying attention. See, he's waving his arm now again.
Yeah.
And that time the chains are set.
Then you can start the clock after the change,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, they're set.
There's so many
set.
reasons you can stop the clock and start it. It's crazy.
So, all right, it's now started, so it's going. So here we go, 1st and 10. Quarterback back with the ball. Oh, coming through and knocking the ball. That was Meek, I believe.
Yes, it was
Meek comes through and delivers
And
the
the ball
ball
on
to
the
the
forward. Who
quarterback.
got it?
The ball is on the ground. The Cardinals down there fighting for it. I just saw
We
it
got
go
it.
up the air.
He held it out.
There was a late flag that came flying in there, too. Came from the wide hat. I think that's Jones on the bottom of that pile, and he's pointing toward Eunice's direction, saying
They
he's
haven't made
got
an
it.
official call yet.
Is he trying to say he's down or what?
No, they can't. The ball came out when he got hit.
The wide hat's making some kind of call here.
Keeps pointing at the ground. That's what he's doing. What?
No.
What about the fumble?
How's that not this way? That should be this way. That is
Wow,
no.
wow,
That is,
wow.
what in the heck?
Oh, he's out there arguing now with the head coach. Look at
Oh,
him.
man. That is nonsense. Oh.
Well, just when we were trying to give you some kudos there, buddy.
I don't know what the call is. I mean, I know what the call is. He's saying the ball's down, but he clearly hit him.
Hit him
when
hard,
he's
and the ball
standing there
came
with the
out.
It was
ball.
out.
The ball was out.
That's a Lord.
Yeah, I don't get that call at all. But anyway, it's 1st and about 30. They run the option over to the left side. The Cardinal defense gets
it's
there, and they're
smart.
going to drag him down. He picks up maybe 2 or 3 out of that 30 that he needed.
And he was brought down by who? By Meek.
Man, Meek is everywhere. He is everywhere.
Man, that was a fumble.
They've had like 17 plays and it's now second down.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess I'm gonna keep track of this. Open that for weekend.
Man, I got to tell you, I still don't understand the fumble recovery call. I don't get it. They called holding, but I don't
Yeah, but that
understand.
don't
It was
trump
on them. I don't know. I'm assuming they're saying the ball was down. Here comes a pass play, rolling this right way, looking down the field. They throw it over here.
There's a
and
flag.
then the flag comes in late.
Is it going to say
Man,
pass interference or what?
I don't know.
Should be
Maybe
on
it's
offense.
offensive
It
pass
should be offense
interference.
because that guy was wide open.
Maybe pushed off on the cut. I don't know, man. I don't know. 39 seconds to go here in the third. We've got another flag. Seemed like almost every play we've had a flag this quarter.
Here just lately.
The head coach for Eunice Cardinals like way out there, ain't he? Oh, we're going to decline
So
it?
I guess we declined it.
Yeah.
Must have been on them. That's why he was out there.
That guy got good vision.
Man, I like that call.
That was a good call. Now that y'all
That's
mention
good.
it,
That's a good call. Good call right there.
doing a great job, bud. Great job.
That's the best call they made on that. So
Catch me in a couple of calls and maybe
I'm
talk
telling
different.
39 seconds to go here to third. It's
We're a little
36-14.
flip-floppy.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute it's great officiating, next minute it's not. I mean,
That's why we
when
wear
it goes our
flip-flops up
way,
here.
you know, I mean.
He got.
we're giving the people on the other end over there a hard time.
man.
All right, here we go. Here comes a little option out of the shotgun.
there's
There
the
goes
flag.
a flag again. Big hole up the middle, and he's still on his feet as he breaks several tackles, and he's going to head to the
He's
end
going
zone
to come back. This guy.
on about a 60-yard touchdown run for Nimi.
What's the flag?
But the flag came in from the beginning on the back. That was a
hold?
Maybe a holding.
Yeah,
or
I
maybe
think they're going to bring it all the way back up here. Let's see what we got here.
That'll put
as,
them back 10 more yards if it's holding.
Man, the Whitehead's headed over the other side to meet with that coach now.
He's having a lot of meetings tonight.
I'm telling you. And I was giving him props at the beginning. But
You jinxed him. That's what you did.
I might have. It might be my fault that he's struggling.
He caught wind of it. Oh, really? He thinks I'm that good?
Oh, wow. He threw 13 out of the game.
He probably spit on him like a what's his name.
Yeah. 13 just got, that's his second unsportsmanlike conduct.
Is that why he did the cartwheel over the Cardinal when he?
I don't know what he did.
Who did?
When that play ended, it blew the whistle. He's doing the cartwheel over the Cardinal.
Was that the unsportsmanlike he
No,
got?
no, he probably got it before that when he found out he did something wrong when he caught him.
I'm going to need security to the NMMI sideline, please. Security to the NMMI sideline.
Security,
Oh,
security.
Wow. They're asking for the police now to the NMMI sideline.
Shoot, they're over there. They're over that donut shop over by the. No, I'm just kidding.
Shop.
I'm just kidding, y'all.
His name is Charlie.
Charlie
He drives a
Fairbus.
Dodge pickup.
That's right.
Plates numbers are.
It's a veteran plate, y'all. Come on, cut me some slack.
Yep.
Jones.
Yeah.
Our security's heading over there.
Where's the security? Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
That's security.
Whack him with that.
No, don't point it that way. Yeah. No.
Hey, I'm on the game.
Oh, okay.
Boys.
Are you scared? Sometimes that camera.
I will zoom.
No. Don't do that.
We will beat you. We need security in the
That's
press
right.
box.
Can we get security to the press box?
Security to the press box.
And bring a helicopter with us. He's going to be
Charlie's got the camera stuck in his ear. Can we get the ambulance up there, too?
Don't we have a bunch of police around?
Ambulance.
Oh, Lord.
Where's our, they always, there's, I mean, I don't know.
It's homecoming.
I'm still looking for security.
There's a donut shop down there somewhere.
I ain't seen any.
They're probably at that bite place over there, that snow
Getting
cone
the
stand.
snow cone.
I ain't seen
Dang
any.
it. We just got our snow cone
Well,
ordered.
don't we have a sheriff deputy over there running the chain?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think we do. Here we go. Third down and a long ways. They're going to run it right
Oh,
up the
no,
middle. and
get
they got
him!
a big gap.
Get him!
Trying to get to him. They're going to take him down. A good open field tackle there by Lord. He saved another long
Fourth down
run.
and about 13, though.
Man, that went from 3rd and 30 to, man, he picked up a
Third
lot
and
of
2.
yardage. Woo-hoo.
Fourth and about 15 then.
Security still hasn't made it over there.
Now they're.
We'll get some security.
Oh, man. And that's going to be the end of the third. So at the end of the third, we got pandemonium going on here in the stadium. We've got a call for security on the NMMI sideline. We got a kid ejected. We got a lead, 36-14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
I mean, NMMI brought a few fans, but not.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
We will say it. Absolutely. Hey, we just got an update from our mayor, Mr. Hobbs. He came over and told us that Monday from 11 to 2, they're having a grand opening of this Harvest place. It used to be Dairy Freeze. Said they're supposed to have a lot of the Dairy Freeze menu. They're going to have a grand opening 11 to 2 just to let folks come in, sample their menu, that sort of thing. And then officially they'll be open for regular business on Tuesday. So there's the snap. Quarterback going to drop back, and he's going to chunk it deep. And he overthrows everybody.
And now it's turnover down.
Yep. And so the Cardinals offense will now take over with a 36-14 lead.
An 11:54 left in the game.
Somebody knew exactly what me and my son were laughing at. That's terrible.
We both said no, Charlie.
And I'm trying to get in on the game, and you're pushing the camera. What are you doing?
We were pushing the camera the wrong direction because we knew.
If we ever commit a crime, Charlie would be the first one to get caught.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get caught. I'm behind the camera. I'm going to just, y'all will get caught because I'm going to film it. I'll be filming it all.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, Eunice, ball about the 48-yard line. We're in the beginning of the fourth quarter here, at least early in it. Going to take the snap, hand it right up the middle. I believe that was
3 or 4 yards.
Was that
number?
That was Jesse or
Yes,
Nellis.
sir, that's Ornelas.
At 5 and 2, man, it's crazy how much they look alike when they're
Run the
sideways
clock,
running
boys.
down through there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I don't know why sometimes it locks every 10 seconds. Sometimes it
takes
stays
forever.
the whole game.
So second down, ball's at the 45-yard line. We'll call it a long 7. That's what they need here. So waiting on the snap. Melanson in the shotgun. He's got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. That looked like offsides on the defense, but they throw it over here. Lord has some room. He's going to turn the corner, and he's going to go.
Speed.
The Lord
And
he give us 6 points again as Lord breaks a tackle. And, man, we had a great block out here to lead
By
that by
Hasiel.
Hasiel with an amazing one-on-one block, and then Lord did the work, and he delivereth to the promised land down in the Red Sea where it says Cardinals, and the Cardinals lead 42-14, a 50-yard throw and catch by the Cardinals.
Too easy.
Man.
But that was set up by Hasiel Gotia, getting that block for him.
Yeah, and
Beautiful
another
job.
bullet pass from Melanson.
Yes, don't forget about the pass. He had to get there somehow, right?
Yeah. So, man, what a pass,
Going for
what
2.
a play. They throw it into the corner,
that
and
was
a
too
good
easy.
catch there. Is that Meek? Who is that?
Oh.
Trying to see. Oh, it's,
we
there
just
goes
got
a
a
late
flag.
flag.
Oh.
That is,
Gonna be on
that's,
Eunice.
That's going to be, is that Hasi?
Yes,
he must have said something.
So the 2-point conversion by Hasiel.
Was good.
And so trying to wait and see what the call is. I'm sure it's going to be an unsportsmanlike, but it's 44-14. It'll be after the play, one
Might
way
have been
or the
on
other.
them. He's pointing the other way over there. So they might have said something to him.
It's going to be against Eunice.
You sure?
Starting Tuesday morning at 4:30 to 9 o'clock every day, they will be open. They'll have a buffet and the regular menu that Dairy Freeze used to have.
So basically what they're saying is just the new place that's opening here that used to be Dairy Freeze be opening. So Eunice number 0 and Nimi number 3 both got off unsportsmanlike
jabbering
contact
going
penalties. Yep. So the Cardinals lead 44-14. I got to tell you, man, my Cardinals, Cardinal Nation, I came in here thinking I'm not sure this is going to be an uphill battle. In fact, I compared it to a walk through a park, but not a normal park like here in Eunice, one in the south side of Chicago at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night. And the Cardinals have definitely made it a 2 a.m. on a Saturday night walk through the park for Nimi.
Walk through the park in New York or somewhere.
Yeah, so 44-14 is your score. The Cardinals lead by 30 here. We're still early in the 4th, so there's still a lot of football to be played. And the Cardinals getting ready to kick off.
Stay on, keep the foot on the
focused,
gas.
Right?
Yes, for sure.
Good kick.
Yeah, so they kick it right into the middle. Man, they've come up finally and make a stop there. Shout out to Miss Belia Leva.
A lot of extra activity going on over
Carlsbad, her and Maddie and RJ say go Big Red. We say go Miss Belia. So the Nimi Colts will take over 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to spot about the 39. And so offense for Nimi will held out onto the field. Now we just got to do a couple things. One, we got to stay healthy. And 2, we got to keep from getting ejected or something here at the end of this game, because then you have to set out the next game.
Yes, sir, you do.
Just be like Dak. Spit on the ground. Don't spit on the dude.
Next week, we'll be right back here against Morton, Texas. They're going to run right up the middle. Coming up and wrapping up them legs is number 2 again. And number 2 on this roster is Ornelas. He grabs him up around the ankles and drops him to the ground.
About a yard and a half on that.
Jesse doing a good job at that linebacker position. We've called his name quite a bit today.
Yes, sir, we have, especially in that second half.
Yeah. A little substitution action there. Nimi back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Ball just inside the 40, about the 41.
Oh, hitting the backfield.
Coming through the backfield and hitting them, and there's a host of Cardinals coming through. And that play was started off, the creation of that was the big man. I think that's 76. big man 7'6". I think that's Manny Galvan, who got in there and
Got to that
hit the
gap real quick,
quarterback
yes.
as he was trying to hand off and created chaos. And then I couldn't tell who made that final tackle at the end there.
I thought it was Jones, but
Yeah, I couldn't tell for sure. Looked like a long.
it was a big guy.
A long fella, and not
Could it
the.
Meek?
I think that was like a writer or a poet, Longfellow.
yeah,
It wasn't that one. So 3rd and 10, ball about the 39. They're going to drop back and pass, looking long the whole way. They throw it down the sideline and overthrow everybody.
Our guy had a better chance to get it.
And so that'll
Wheels
make it
are falling
4th and
off of
10 for NMMI, and here comes the punt team onto the field. Man, the Cardinals have been impressive. That's all I can say. The
On both sides of
defenses
the
look
ball.
good. This is a NMMI team that, you know,
Well,
has
it was
been
like you
putting
said, they
40
had like
plus.
an 80. On
Yes.
paper, they were an 80-point
Yeah.
advantage over us.
Yeah, when you
coming
just
in.
looked at the stats and the numbers, you look pretty spooky. And the Cardinals have said, you know, it ain't Halloween yet. Don't be thinking it's spooky. Oh, and
And he
it's
dropped
a
the ball.
mishandled snap.
Get him.
Oh, and they're going to struggle to get him. Oh, no, they're not. Coming
is
up
that?
and delivering a shot and then
Number
helping
5?
the man up.
0.
That's
Gotcha.
Hossie. Hossie doing work. Open field tackle. He comes up and just
Lower
smacked
his
him.
shoulder and take that, baby.
And that was a good open field tackle by Hossie. The coaching staff's going nuts. They're excited for Hossie on that one.
He should get a little cardinal on that helmet, right?
So the Cardinals, man, they look impressive tonight.
I'm telling you.
9:24 to go here in this ball game. They lead 44-14, and the offense is back on the field.
Eunice
Averaging
boys showing
50
up.
a game. 6 more would give them that 50, and they ain't going to get it that way as they get
No.
slammed
We
down
lost
in the
6.
backfield.
Now we need 12.
Yes.
Meek on the carry.
Big loss there. Final, Grant's 44, Dexter final, or Dexter 20.
Wow.
Man, that's what I would think would be considered an upset. I don't know. You know, Dexter's
Maybe.
supposed to be, you know, the team to beat in 3A this year. I thought. So that's
Is Grant's a 3A or
thank
they?
you for Danny Colvin. They may be 4 or 5.
I'm thinking
I don't
they're.
know.
I'm thinking they're a higher.
Maybe. So Melanson in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. Takes the snap, fakes the
So it
handoff,
could be a
and he's going
keeper.
to head to the left side. He's got some space over there, and then he's going to
yeah.
get knocked down. And goes down. Looked like it was smooth.
Right now, I wouldn't do any
Yeah.
more of those plays.
I get scared on those
yeah,
too.
This is
But he picks up probably a good 9, 8.
Oh yeah, he's a couple more and he's yeah.
So it's 3rd and we'll call it a maybe 2. 3rd down and 2. Ball spotted at the 25-ish. 8:15 to go here in the ball game. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Meek. Meek pushing through. Bob's weaves. He breaks the tackle, trying to turn the corner, and then he gets slung out of bounds on a
And a
late flag. That's going to be another
Late hit, maybe?
15-yarder as he got slung around like a kid on the playground by his T-shirt after he was already at the boundary over there. They slung him a little extra, and I'm sure they're going to tack
Yeah,
on a
that's
bunch of yardage to that one.
That's just a frustration penalty there. I mean, there's
Lots of frustration coming in right now from NMMI. And you know, the one thing I'll say about NMMI teams is historically, you don't see that kind of action from them, because usually when they get back, if they're doing little things that they shouldn't be, they end up doing some push-ups here and there.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And you
push-ups and running.
That's one thing that NMMI. You just think of NMMI and you think discipline, and maybe I'm not seeing something that's happening. And so, but anyway, it's definitely un-NMMI-like to see all these personal fouls and ejections. And there
There's
comes
a
a
flag.
flag before the snap even
Now what?
happened. It's almost got to be on us as the only thing it could be on, unless it's some more mouthing.
Somebody's mouthing over there.
Yep. Yeah, unless it's mouthing and it's a personal foul again, it's almost got to be movement on us, because the official that stands right there behind the linebackers
Oh,
threw
he's
that
gonna
way.
wave it off.
They're going to wave it.
Waving off the flag.
All right. So go ahead and blow that whistle and start that clock.
He just needed a break.
Start the clock, baby. See, there they go. There's the wave, and they started right on time that time.
Good job,
8
Bill.
minutes
Good
to
job.
go here in the ball game.
He's smiling over there.
44-14.
Billy's enjoying the game as well.
Melanson has a man in the
Come get it.
corner. Oh, and that was Lord. He was trying to throw it into this low
Slipped.
corner. Oh, no.
Where'd that
More
go?
flags.
This game's going to prolong until 10 o'clock tonight, ladies and
Trying to
gentlemen.
make it a 10:30 one like that one.
Yes.
Danny said Grant is 4A, so it's a 3A
Okay, that's
versus
what I
a
thought.
4A.
And I think Grant's is probably a fairly tough 4A.
Oh, man. So a holding call against the
Ooh.
Cardinals. It'll be a 10-yard
Yeah.
penalty and repeat the down.
First and 20. We only need 22 for a touchdown, so.
And he's out there blowing and waving again. Come on, clock. Okay, now they started it. All right. Yeah, they got her. They got her started now. All right, so first down and 20. Ball about the 20. About the 21.
20-ish.
They take the
20-ish.
snap, Melanson. He's got some people coming after him. They throw it down the field, and he's got
Got
a
him.
man.
Who is that?
Trying to see
Number 5.
Is that 5?
Or 3.
It's 5. It's Meek.
5.
That's 5. It's Grayson Meek. He came out of the backfield and dropped down that sideline behind him.
He's
And
just doing a little
so-
bit of everything tonight. isn't he?
Yeah, a 20-yard touchdown pass to Meek.
We got our 50 points.
Got our 50.
Meek doing it on the defensive side, the offensive side. He scored some 2-point conversions. You know, looking here at my player of the game options, I mean, I think Meek's got to be one that's definitely considered. Got his name on my paper a lot. Lord's had a heck of a game. Of course, you know, anytime you have a Cardinal game, you could call Melanson the guy because he does so much. Still pushing, trying to dive for the goal line.
Give it to him.
Let's see what they said he didn't get in.
Ah.
So the extra point is no good. It's a 50-14 ball game here on homecoming as your Cardinals doing work with 7:28 to go in the ball game. They lead NMMI on homecoming. Shout out to our sponsors.
Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Record, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, and City of Eunice. Proud sponsors for tonight's game.
End of the game, Tularosa versus Estancia. Tularosa wins 52 to 32. So Tularosa with a big win over Estancia. That'll be a team that we'll see a little later in district.
I paused a while ago because ashes are coming in the window here.
Ashes?
Something dropped, and I was like, what is it? That's, yeah.
Ashes?
I guess from the fireworks.
Oh, really?
Or something black.
That is a strange one for sure.
Like, I chased a rabbit down there.
Shout out to our prom king and queen, Elijah and Jazzy. I know some families are proud.
Oh, yeah.
Probably got Mr. Bob
Nice
Klaus
little
over
kick.
there watching, listening. So here we go. The kickoff. They're going to pick it up, trying to turn the corner. Was that number 5?
No, that's number 15, I think.
Man, I can't see numbers from up here. Is that a 15?
Let me get closer. Yeah.
That is. That's
15.
Maddox Fisher. 15, Maddox Fisher with a good open field
Yes, sir.
tackle
Beautiful
right
job.
there. Way to tackle Maddox. Got some good looking shoes, man. Those are those kind of shoes that, you know, you notice those shoes.
Yep.
Got that fluorescent look to them, kind of like the green gloves. You
Yes.
just spot those shoes. They're good looking
Orange
shoes.
shoes.
Yep, those are some good looking, kind of some orangey, like almost pink.
And then he comes strolling out.
So 6:45 to go in this ball game. The clock is running. The Cardinals lead 50 to 14. NMMI in the little slot eye type of look here. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Got a big gap there, trying to turn the corner. Still on his feet,
Man, this
pushing
kid
ahead.
backpedaled like for 60 yards,
Yes, he
6
did.
yards there.
That's number 3. That's
So
Jordan.
I'll give him a first down out of that one.
I don't know how true it is, and sometimes I say things that are probably not true, or at least I try not to. But before the game, I was told that this young man that just ran the ball, that he had moved or came to NMMI from Florida, where he was a pretty good player over in Florida as well before he came into NMMI. So anyway, 1st and 10. That's the thing about NMMI. You know, one year they can have a bunch of D1 prospects, and 2 or 3 years they'll be not as strong, but man, they can.
Well, it's just
they can sure field a team.
Depends on who shows up that year.
Yep. So running the option, they're going to kick it out to this side. Oh, slipping and falling was our DB coming up. And then getting the player knocking him out of bounds was Ornelas, but not before he picked up the first.
First down and some. Who's 23? Ivan Diaz.
23.
Yeah, so it looks like they got some young bucks in there.
Yeah. Trying to see who
Getting a
all's
little
out there.
playing time.
Try to mention a few of these folks that are out there. I see Maverick Osborne out on the floor, on the
50,
field.
52.
Ivan Diaz is number 23. 52. Yeah, we talked about Mav.
Yes.
Trying to see what others I see out there. Trying to see
Some
who that
big
is,
linemen.
that linebacker that's back there. There goes that option, headed the other way. They pitch it out at 7. He's trying to turn the corner, trying to push ahead. They're going to knock him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 6 or 7. And I think we're on a running clock now, so now there's no need to holler, run the clock and all that. It just runs.
You never know around here, boss.
7-1 comes running onto the field. That's Liam Charo. Big Liam going to get him some PT, baby. Another freshman, my nephew. So Liam in there, down on that line. He's another one of them big old boys. Kid wears like a 13 shoe. Second down and 2, just a freshman. He's a big fella. And they're going to hand it right up the middle, trying to plow ahead. Bunch of Cards trying to get in there and get involved.
That's 41.
Yeah, 41 is Avon Maldonado. He runs out there on the field.
Yeah, he's the one we had to add on to the list, right?
Yes, and he comes in for 60. That's Carlos Armendariz. Big Carlos. A lot of youngsters out there. Carlos a sophomore. That Maldonado, I think, is a freshman that just ran out onto the field. Lots of youngsters out there on the field for the Cardinals right now. Here, there's
and
a
the ball's
pitch.
on
The
the
ball's
ground.
on the ground. They're going to pick it up, and they got a lot of room this way because everybody was going the other way. Trying to turn the corner is number 3. He's pushing ahead. That's old Jordan. And the Cardinals did a good job chasing him down, corralling him there. I saw number 10 in. That's Lucas Lopez trying to see.
And in 22 brought him down as well.
22. That's
Juan Luis Alvarez.
Yes. So 3:20 to go here in this ball game.
They did a pretty good job there, Jones.
Yes, they did.
They covered a lot of ground coming back this other way.
And that's Nimi's probably best runner there that was coming around. A lot of field in front of him, a lot of open field.
Looks promising, don't it?
Yes, a lot of youngsters on the field right now for the Cardinals.
Getting some good experience here, too.
1st and 10, 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. Nimi going to get set. Look like they're going to run it that other direction. They're going to run a little option play that way. They pitch out to 3.
Oh,
he
missed
bobs
him.
the first tackle. Trying to cut back, and he's going to stroll into the end zone against the younger players. And he put 6 points on the board. So we'll call it a
stop the clock.
16-yard touchdown run for Jordan. And so they now cut that deficit to 30. And let's see if they go for 2 or kick this one. Looks like the kick team's going to come out there. The PAT team.
The PA.
The PA team.
I wonder
PAT.
I wonder if security ever showed up.
I think she did. Looks here like it's going for the PAT here. There's the snap. Oh my gosh, that was blocked. Who is that?
Gotia.
That's Zeke. No,
Hasiel
it's
Gotia.
Hasiel.
Yes,
That's
0-0.
Hasiel. He came through and just blocked it. Man, I think he got there about the same time the ball did.
He blocked it, then flexed. I'm like, dude, you get a flag.
Don't do
Hasi,
it. Don't
yeah,
do
because
it.
he's already got one.
Yes.
He can't
Yes,
get
sir.
another one. He'd have to sit out a week. So got to
He
be
hit it just
careful.
flexing out there.
It's an emotional game, but sometimes it can get the better of you.
Yeah,
But
you
he
gotta
blocks that extra point, and that makes it 50-20. The Cardinals lead here late in this ball game with 2:51 to go in the ball game. Your Cardinals lead Nimi 50-20. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to these sponsors here. City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
Update from my spouse. She said she made it home from Albuquerque. So
All right.
been up there in some kind of administrative training thingies for the with the hub schools. So she made it back.
She's liking it over there in the big city.
Yeah, she does. They've been real good to her so far, and so everything seems to be going well. Here's the kickoff. It's a boomer. They kick it deep. Lord going to catch it over his shoulder like a pass, and now he's going to turn and just kind of jog over this way, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Supposed to stay in bounds, bud.
No, not on a kickoff. It's going to stop anyway. So his coach was telling him, come on right over here. And so he did. And so 2:45 to go. And the Cardinals, I would guess they'll probably run a couple of plays. I don't know if I'm all for young kids playing, but if NMMI still got their horses on the field, which it kind of looks like they do.
You got to take care of the ball here.
NMMI's horses they're Colts and Broncos and Clydesdales. And sometimes that can hurt you here late in these ball games. Not only hurt your kids, but hurt your score and your position in those
Who's that, Ben
max
Olivas?
prep standings. I believe so. That's little Ben, right?
Yes.
21.
239.
21 is Ben Olivares.
Olivares.
Yep. So Ben grabs that ball and runs up the middle. He's going to pick up about a yard, gets slung down, make it 2nd and 11. 2:25 to go here in the ball game. Clock continues to run. Hobbs up 36-27 with about 2 minutes to go. Thank you, Randy, for keeping us updated the whole time. And you had it spot on with our security guard a while ago. 2 minutes to go here. 50-20.
I didn't know we had security here.
Me either.
Good deal.
I still don't. 2nd and 9. Taking the snap. Going to hand it to Ben again. He's trying to find him a place to go, and he runs into a bunch of large.
Man, he knows he's going to feel that in the morning.
Yes.
And the Colts are going to take a timeout.
Yeah. So now they're saying stop the clock.
Like, I don't want to.
So NMMI going to take a timeout here.
Well, put your first string in. Let's get a first down.
Yeah, I was going to say the Cardinals got a bunch of the youngsters out there on the field trying to take it easy, and NMMI's trying to punch it in a couple of scores, which to each their own. They can do that.
They have the right.
They're trying to get better every game, but it's tough when we've got the little fellas. We've got a lot of young guys that play big minutes for us anyway, but when you get late like this, sometimes you got the little ones out there doing some things, and so trying to get them some PT. And
55 and 79 don't look too little for the Eunice Cardinals out there.
Well, and when I was in school and way back then, and a lot of people talk about it all the time, well, you got to get your younger people some playing time. You do, but they didn't have max preps. They didn't have these rankings that dictate seeding and things like that at the end of the year. And so now
that winning
you got to keep those numbers, and that point differential, that spread makes a difference at the end of the season. It might not today, but it can at the end of the season. So they're going to pump fake a few times and then throw it down the field
to the NMMI players.
And they throw it out of bounds. And I believe that'll make it. Is it going to be 4th?
The clock too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're going to have to punt.
So here comes the punt team. This may be the first time we've punted the whole game.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Pulled a Charlie there. I've got a ball cap on in my glasses and my thingy.
Fogging up.
And so, when I went to cough, I was going to push my mic up.
But
it hit the bill of my hat and came right back down, so then I coughed right into the to the mic. Sorry, everybody at home.
I've done a lot of that last week. I was kind of feeling rough last week. Really.
So
we got an extra guy going in there.
Yeah, trying to get everybody out on the field for this punt.
They're going to go for the block, too. You watch.
And so we get that one off.
That's
a good one, man. That's a nice one.
He kept it inbounds, too.
And it's skipping down the field. A beautiful punt by Melanson.
Let it roll, let it roll.
That is a nice one right there. They finally pick it up.
They're trying to blow it and go more.
Yeah, the Cardinals with a 30-point lead and a beautiful punt by Melanson. That's maybe the best punt I ever seen him.
About a 40, maybe 40-something yard, no?
Oh, yeah, at least.
50.
He's standing back about the 20 and he kicked it inside the other 20.
Yeah, that's a 50, 60-yard punt.
Yeah, about
net.
60, 65.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I said. So 128.
He hit it to the 40 and bounced all the way to the 20, guys.
Well, if I ran out of toes and fingers, I'm trying to count.
Let you borrow a hand.
Give me your hand over here, buddy.
Don't be trying to hold my hand. I said I was coming out of the closet, but it wasn't. 1:28 to go here in the ball game, 50-20.
I'm taking Jimmy home tonight, boys.
I don't want to know about it, bro.
They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Cardinals in there on that tackle. I thought that was big 5'8". 5'8" or 5'0"? 5'8"?
5'8", yes, sir.
So 5'8" is
Anguiano.
Joe Angel in there.
Yep.
I bet that family was over there getting rowdy on that one. Yep. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in this ball game. The Cardinals lead by 30. We'll be right back here this week, right?
Yep.
We're here Friday. And this week we've got Morton, Texas. So we'll be back. We'll have the broadcast. They're going to run it right up the middle again.
Shut them down,
Wrapping
boys.
up them legs. There's a host of Cardinals in there. I was trying to look at that bottom one. I thought I saw a 52.
Why did the time clock stop?
52 and 53 down in the bottom of that pile right there. 52 is Maverick Osborne. 53, Adrian Maldonado.
Why do you take a timeout with 48 seconds left on the clock?
Down 30, and the
he doesn't want to take the timeout home.
Nimmy coach going to take a timeout.
He's going to put together a 30-point play here.
Well, he might. You never know. He might. Who knows? Hey, shout out to our sponsors, and one of those being Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza.
Yep.
Johnny, we appreciate you for recognizing our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient, who this week was Miss Kyla Coburn. Thank you for all that you do. I've got a gift card for you for the Outlaw Grill. Also for Hallie Wilson. She was week 1. I wasn't able to make last week, so I didn't get it done last week. Elijah Melanson, also that week 1 player of the game. We'll have a player of the game coming up here in just a few seconds. Got a lot of different options here today. Man, some people that have played great football today and done some great things. I got to tell you, just looking at stuff so far, there's a couple of strong options, and that pass is overthrown by Nimmy, and it's down to 42
I'm trying to see the flag. Somebody threw a water bottle.
I mean, you've got Meek, who's definitely got to be on that short list of possibilities. You've got Lord. I mean, Lord he's had a heck of a game. 2, maybe 3 catches for over 40, 50 yards. 1 60-yard touchdown catch. But you've got Meek. He's got a 62-yard catch
plus a lot of
touchdown. He's got a 1-yard touchdown run. He's got a 2-point conversion. He's got 2 2-point conversions. He's got 3 2-point conversions. He's got a 20-yard touchdown pass catch. And he's been playing his lights out on defense. So here we go. Nimmy's still trying to get out here and run against the youngsters. And so they run the little sweep reverse pay against the youngsters. And then they're going to run out of bounds. That was actually nice of Nimmy, as he ran out of bounds there at the end. And got out of bounds, stopped
I think he was afraid he was going to get tackled, so he just stopped the clock.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because he could have cut across and scored easily.
That guy looks like he's about 6'2", 200. And he's got a few
We
kids
had some
chasing him
chihuahuas
that look like
biting at his heels.
They were 5'4", 120, dripping
Soaking wet, yeah.
And so here comes the Cardinal defense back out onto the field. They're going to send all
the beef.
Yeah, they're sending the main players back out on the field. Trying to get, I don't know how many we got out there, and I don't think they do either. They're going to throw it here. Look like they're going to throw it down the field. Got a man open in the corner, and he makes the catch. Our secondary was still scrambling. In fact, here comes a couple more of them onto the field that weren't out there.
We didn't even have enough players.
Yeah. So, but they're all the way down inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal with 23 seconds.
They might punch it in, right? Or did he call timeout?
You know, something I always talk about in that point differential that a lot of people don't get is you have that point differential that figures into the Max Preps algorithm. And people say, well, Max Preps don't matter. Yeah, it does. It's probably the most important of the criteria that they use in that seeding at the end.
If it didn't
all
matter,
of them carry the
score,
same weight, but that's the one they come back to if there's ties, and it plays a big
Boom, nothing doing there.
It plays a big influence in what coaches rank and seed people at the end when they do their form.
Yes, sir, it
so
does.
it does matter a lot.
I'm going to get one more play, maybe.
So
They can get the ball set.
So Carlsbad 31, Lovington 28 final. And Nimi's going to kneel down on that one, and that'll be the end of the ball game. Final, Hobbs 37, Roswell 27. Hey, we've already recognized our employee spotlight, Kyla Colburn. Thanks to Johnny and Outlaw Grill for that.
Again.
And then I'm gonna make an executive decision here and go with Grayson Meek
I'm
for
with
the
you.
player of the game. That young man had multiple catches for touchdowns over 20 yards. He had multiple runs for touchdowns. He had multiple two-point conversions. He had numerous tackles and plays on defense. And I don't know how many rushing yards he had, but half of those were with somebody on his back. And, another group that you could have given it to is that offensive line or that defense. Holding a team like Nimi to the scores that they did is amazing. So anyway, a great all-around game by the Eunice Cardinals. Congratulations to our homecoming king and queen, Elijah and Jazzy. Shout out to Kyla Colburn, our employee spotlight recipient. And don't let me forget Hallie Wilson, Elijah Melanson from game 1. Get with me. Let's see. Next week, the Cardinals land back here in the nest as they host Morton, Texas. Kickoff around 7. Our broadcast to begin again around 6:40. Any final thoughts?
Great job by the Eunice Cardinals tonight. Representing, showing up.
So for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, for Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.